Hello! Is this thing on? Yeah, it sounds like it's on. Let me ping the Discord. Let me get that going. Stream ping. Wait, we're on the BRB screen. Whoops. Hello! We're live! My bad. I didn't know I was on the BRB screen. I didn't even see. I wasn't even looking. I was just kind of staring at my camera like the last like 2 minutes. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're starting a little later than usual. I wanted to get a workout in because I haven't done that enough in the past week. My crappy drawing was on the BRB screen. Let's go. Biding your time here, aren't you? There's a joke in there somewhere. Late by a second? I don't think I was late. I think I clicked it before the 8 p.m. timer went off. You're on a flight? That's too bad, Gravy. I'm sorry about that, but there will be a VOD if you miss anything. Today we're getting back into the Bide stream, the Biden run, where you can only use Bide and nothing else unless you run out of pee-pee. Then you can use struggle. But that's just the absence of Bide. First, no one believes you were working out. You needed to adjust the wig. Okay, maybe I did both, but it's not a wig, okay? I did both. I shaved my face. Can I talk, by the way, can I talk about one of the perils of being dude? Is just growing too much facial hair and having to clean your sink every day. It drives me crazy. It drives me nuts. It drives me crazy. But maybe I was doing both, and it's not a wig. It's not a wig. This is real hair on my head, and I need to get it cut. It's a little long. I got like a tuft sticking out over here, and that's driving me a little nutty too, but that's fine. Getting a few rounds of showdown in before stream. I hope that went well. It's connected to my scalp. I'm not bald. Hello, welcome to the stream. Barely have enough hair on my face. Well, then you're one of the lucky few. Because if I didn't grow hair on my face, I wouldn't have to shave it and get it all over my sink and then scrub my sink. Where were we in the Bide run? I think we're about to go to Rock Tunnel, right? Because we beat Lieutenant Surge and Misty in the last one, and Blue, which was a nightmare. I think that's where we are. And I don't think there's any key encounters we need to get really until we get to like Celadon City. I don't think Geodude would be that useful. I think we have a Geodude, to be honest with you. I don't think Onyx would be great. I don't think Machop would be great. Yeah. Versus those bangs sticking out like he's gone Super Saiyan. Don't make fun of me. Time for femur breaking. Why? Imagine not having a beard. I wouldn't know myself, but it's kind of cringe. You're telling me you were born with a beard? You came out the womb with a beard? When I came out the womb, I had nothing. I looked like an egg. I don't know if it'd be you. Why did you say that with like a pirate? I don't know if it'd be you, but I sent ye a friend request in Showdown, Crimifer. Everyone liked the stream. You found another me? What does that mean? Did you find a duplicate? Is someone impersonating me? When I came out, I was bald and had a mustache to make Sam Elliott jealous. You were completely bald and your mustache twirled up. Like it was oiled up to the brim, to the tips. That's a scary thought. I don't like thinking about that. It's actually making me a little uncomfortable. Let me think. If we're going to beat Erica today, it would be good to have some sort of defensive Pokemon on our team that would do well against Erica. Getting access to Eevee gives us access to Vaporeon, which is good. How good is Arcanine? Like, I want to do a quick Google search. How's Arcanine's HP stat? Not bad, actually. Not too bad. Do we have the option of Ninetales in Leaf Green? It's much worse, but it has good defense. A straight push broom mustache. Just a full, like, walrus. Like, what's the guy from Codename Kids Next Door who was, like, a teacher or something? And there was, like, two guys, and they were supposed to look like walruses, I think? What are their names? That's what you looked like. No, I said we don't... No, I'm saying we have access to Vaporeon, but that's not what we want for the gym. We're not going to waste Eevee on, like, Flareon. We're going to get Vaporeon. When are you starting? The stream is right now, brother! I'm thinking right now. I'm putting my noodle to the test. We could. What else resists grass other than fire and like steel? Does anything else resist grass? Grass, perhaps? I don't think there are any good HP having grass types. What's wrong with Flareon? It's not as good. Flareon's HP stat is bogus, if I remember right. Flareon's HP is 65. It's terrible. So it would be worse in the long run to go for Flareon instead of Vaporeon. Poison Flying Bug, you're so smart. That's so true. For poison types, we could try to get like a Muck, maybe? But I don't know if we have access to that yet.
Hello, Piché.
Hello.
Happy Taco Tuesday to my favorite Nevada-shaped head-dented streamer man.
I've done none of those things, but thank you.
Baldness
Except
and
streamer.
head dent are looking mighty impressive today.
Hey, I don't have a head
I've been
dent.
prompted to start a new hashtag. Hashtag Daddy Piché hair.
Daddy Piché what? Daddy Piché hair? What was the new what? No, we don't need to do hashtag Daddy Piché. No. We can't sit here and play Pokemon and have people type hashtag Daddy Piché. No. No, I can't be like, all right, everyone, it's time to play a kids game. Everyone write hashtag Daddy Piché. No. Maybe not Team Raw Daddy either. Okay. Why don't we just play the game? Playing the game might make people kind of forget about this. Maybe bring it back down to earth. I don't know, man. I watched your old video about skiing. The guy who taught you was crazy. John, aka Luddy. I was talking about him recently with someone in person. Because I think someone wanted me to go skiing. And I can't do that shit because my instructor's so bad. Please don't TTS that.
Hashtag Daddy Piché.
If this catches on, something bad is going to happen. I don't know exactly what, but something bad will. I feel as though this catches on and someone is going to make a short about me. Anyways, our team is as follows. I don't think we really need to use Sandslash anymore. But we have a bunch of Pokemon here and a few in the PC. We also have Butterfree and Geobrowski. I think Geobrowski, honestly, might be more valuable than Fecal Water under these circumstances. But Fecal Water might be more valuable than Drowsy in these circumstances, considering Drowsy's HP is not that great. Farming his viewers for content. I'm not, though. I'm asking you not to do it. You also can't ski because your head is too full of holes and you'll go too fast and smack into a wall and splatter like a fly on a windshield.
I'll make it better. Hashtag Raw Dog Daddy Piché.
Thank you for the $2. I hate that. I've completely lost my train of thought. Let me just put Zesty in the front because Zesty should probably level up here and there. And we need to go to Rock Tunnel, which we should have access to now. And I'm a brave boy. I don't think I need Flash to get through it, though it might be helpful. Not Raw Dog Daddy. That one is brutal. There is no world where people continuously write Raw Dog Daddy Piché, and the internet thinks that's okay. There's no world I get away with that. There's playing both sides, I see. I'm not encouraging anyone. Who has cut? Who do I give cut to? It doesn't matter. I give it to anyone. I only have one move. Leader of the High Rollers. I feel like that person would not lead the High Rollers. That person would follow the High Rollers. Not even. That person would not be aware of the High Rollers. I feel like that's some kind of like Discord mod, like superstar. It's like, hello kittens, and everyone's like, hello Raw Dog Daddy Piché. I just thought it would be funny to bark. Expired Raw as hell. Bald daddy Piché. Let's just beat this trader. I think I'm gonna have trouble with this trader. We're like really weak to grass types right now as it stands. I'm wondering, it might be smart to just bring Butterfree just to pretend that grass types don't hurt us. Bald daddy Piché. I'm gonna bring Perez. You know what? Fuck it. I hate Perez. He's gonna Geodude bag the PC. We're gonna bring Perez. Fuck it. Whatever. Because this is the bald father, like the Godfather, but lamer. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. At least I'm like the Godfather, even if I'm lamer. Bald Daddy Piché is crazy. Because that screams, he's not just like the raw dog daddy. Fuck, does this thing have moves? No, it doesn't. I have to go back and forth. But not only is that the raw dog daddy, but that is also the guy who's in charge of all the balls. All the nuts. I prefer not to be referred to as a kitten by an old man in New England who eats a diet of sea bugs and detritus. It's not me, though. It would be like a character, like the guy who's like, he's in a Discord server with 10 people but thinks he's God. Hello, kittens. I don't even know where to go with this bit. I don't know where to go with this. Thank you for the 5 memberships. Looney Colon Failure, Squish It, Stevie Lynn, Smokey, and Tyrota King got them. Congratulations to you. It ain't a bit. It's life now. Good. Great. No, that's fantastic. That's the best news I've heard all week. That's great. That's just awesome. This is just life. No cloth snipe? Nah. It looks like we've hit a point in the month where the memberships have dropped again. So there's a lot of folks who are regularly holding memberships that don't have them. But this is typical at this time of the month. Can I evolve yet? No, you'll evolve when I tell you to evolve. I have no real use for a Parasect, and I hate it. You're only here for fodder. Not the only one who came up with this. It happened in a Discord server last night. In a Discord server? Like, not the Discord server, but somebody in a different Discord was like, Daddy Piché. Raw Dog Daddy Piché. This is a thing from a different Discord? Huh? What am I doing in other Discords being called Daddy? Membership auto renews? Hey, an absolute goat. Hey. That's the way to do it. This is an absolute goat. Might as well do it? No. We'll only get Parasect if we need Parasect. I could level up Paras once to get Parasect, or I could level up Zesty twice and have a better Wigglytuff, which is better for this run in general. I don't understand how this happened in a different Discord. I don't understand how I became the topic in a different Discord and referred to as such. I'm very confused about that. How would that happen? Was it like, oh, check out this video Chris Piché posted, and then all of a sudden it's like, Daddy. That's Daddy. How would it get to that point? I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to figure it out. Dodged. Lucky guy. Oh.
Don't listen to the haters, Raw Dog Daddy Piché. This is why you are a great streamer. Also, thanks for telling him about the secret Discord.
There's a secret Discord? Thank you for the $4.99. Huh? It's part of the Daddy Shay Discord. You guys are gaslighting me. There's no Daddy Shay Discord. I'm being gaslit. There's no world there's a Daddy Shay Discord. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. What do you think I feel? That's just tragic. It's crazy. That's crazy. It could be a thing. How many people are involved in this? It's like an underground mafia. It's like a fucking... the stream's being controlled by the Daddy Shade Discord. Imagine not knowing about the Daddy Piché Discord. Such a casual? This is about me! Christopher Columbus Piché. See, now we're getting on track. Now we're getting into the real conversations. Now we're getting into the serious stuff. This is the kind of conversations I'm looking to have right here. It cannot be real. That has to be a bit. The Tony and the Boney boys. I'll tell you what, a gang like that would never survive in New York. Gang like that would be shut down immediately. Christopher Angel Piché. Like the magician? Sometimes I wish, sometimes I want to do, not I wish, because I could. It's not a wish unless I can't do it. Sometimes I want to do a stream where I open it up like pretending to be Chris Angel. And then I think about it and I'm like, where would that go? Where would that bit even lead? Like, do I have to like edit myself so you guys see me like floating on top of the Empire State Building and then I jingle keys? Chris Angel is a magician from the show Mind Freak back in the day. Like I could like have like a black wig on and really light face paint. And I could just go, I could start the stream and it's dead silent. I'm like, Mind Freak! Mind Freak! And then I jingle keys. Are you ready? You do a magical ROM hack. How so? What do you mean? Chris Rock impersonation stream when? I don't think I can get away with that. I think that might come off the wrong way to a lot of people. The show was so terrible 95% of the time. Like, I'm not saying it was a good show, all right? I'm not saying it was a good show. I'm saying it was a show I definitely watched with my dad, though, when I was a kid. That definitely happened. It was a show. Don't worry, Piché, this will be a video on my channel soon. I'll probably use the backstory to make it make sense. I don't know if I look forward to watching this. Also, this should have, I think, about 6 more attacks, maybe 5. And then it should be good. You're small. Half the job's done already. I'm not small. I'm 6'5". I'm vetoing the Chris Angel bid. That man needs to be put in the past forgotten. I disagree. I hard disagree. This should be out of attacks. I hard disagree. I think for sure. Like, people need to immortalize that man for what he was. There needs to be more, like, Chris Angel parody animations. I want to see Newgrounds animators making parody animations of him. I want to see more people making edits and pretending to be him. I want to see him in the Hard Rock Museum. I want to see him in the Bass Pro Pyramid. Look, this is why Wigglytuff is good. It didn't take much damage to deliver that much back. This should have... I think it should have Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, Wrap, and Growth. This might be the worst thing to fight right now. This might be a terrible thing to fight.
Hello, Chris.
Hello,
chat. I find it mildly concerning how Light Chaos refers to you with such terms as Raw Dog and Daddy. I don't even use such terminology when referring to my beloved partner Pokemon, Leafeon. Perhaps this bit should be put to rest.
I can't believe Leafeon came back. I can't believe that just came back. I cannot believe that made a comeback today. But here we are. There's 2 different Chris Angels. One's a beefcake in the WWE. I didn't know that. Also, thank you for the 222. I didn't see the actual number, but I'm assuming it's 222. I keep thinking, even though I have no idea how to do it, I want to make an SFM or something of Bulborb singing the Pikmin song from a Happy album. I feel like it's pretty easy to do an SFM animation, right? I've never done it, so I don't know how, but I'm assuming because it's like a start for animation for a lot of people, it's got to be pretty easy overall. I feel like you could do it. I feel like you just need the gusto. You need the motivation and the passion to do it. I did too. It came up today in the comments too in the video. I think Mercury brought it up. Nicole, hello. Welcome to the stream. Well, you've been here. I saw you typing earlier, but hello. This is not going well. This thing is like the ultimate thorn in our side. This Pokemon. I think I just have to let a bunch of things die until it runs out of wrap. And it should in 6 more wraps, which I think is the only thing it's going to use while we're asleep. Once it's out of wraps, we can kind of switch back and forth. If that doesn't work, we might need a Pokemon with Runaway. We might need to get a Rattata. You have a stream in Wendy's Day?
At gym. Training for comp.
Let's go.
I, Heart, Nevada.
Thank you for the 6 months.
Hashtag raw dog daddy Piché.
We didn't need to
Can't
add that.
believe it's been a year.
Thank you for the 1 year. 1 year is crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 12 months. That's wacky and zany. Honest opinion about Leafeon, the shiny should be autumn or winter colored. I don't even know what the shiny looks like, but I'm assuming because it's not that, it probably could be a lot better. We have to stall this thing out. It's out of moves that can actually deal damage to us, except for Poison Powder. Is Retaliate the same move as Bide? No. Retaliate, I'm pretty sure, does double damage when a Pokemon right before you use it fainted. I'm pretty sure. Bide is store power for 2 turns, deal damage back. Honest opinion. Oh, I already read this. There's something else I meant to read, and I don't even see it. It's gone now. I lost a thought in my brain. I wish we got put to sleep rather than poison there. That would have been a lot more helpful. Shiny Leafeon is actually a crime. It's just barely hue shifted. Man, why are so many shinies like that? I feel like there's so many shinies that could have been like really cool and they didn't end up really cool. And it's unfortunate because they could have been really cool. Gyarados being here is not good. We might lose this battle if it's another Bellsprout. I think we need a runaway Pokemon. How good is the stockpile and spit up moves? If you're using it with Gooby, absolutely insane. Anything else, not great. Not that good. I guess you could use stockpile as a way to like boost your defense in the later games in Gen 3. But at the end of the day, it's really not that good. How would Runaway help you out here? We can escape Wrap. That's how it would help out. We don't get trapped in place. We can keep switching. I guess there's probably other things we could think about. We could think about insomnia on the the drowsy. We can think about poison type Pokemon if we can get one. I don't think we can. We can think about Runaway to get away from Wrap and not take a bunch of damage every turn. What if we... Here's an idea. Does Drowsy have Hypnosis in the wild? If Drowsy has Hypnosis in the wild, we could purposely get a Rattata, put it to sleep, and then be able to switch on Wrap and not get poisoned. Which would be nuts, but I don't know if we can do it. Oddish might have Sleep Powder, though. It's the most common type in Gen 1. Well, is Bellsprout's poison type, though, right? We could just get a Bellsprout, even though Bellsprout's kind of shit for this run. Honestly, that could be a play, too, but it could just get wrapped and die. That's the problem. This thing still has so many poison powders. And growths, I think. I think we're going to lose. We do have Scottish as well already. That's a poison type. I think the best strat is to get a couple Rattatas, to be honest with you, with Runaway. Which is not a normal thing I do. Isn't Grimer catchable in the pond in Celadon? I think so. Is it by surfing, though? Because then we have to beat Fuchsia City first. Which we could do. You don't have to beat Erica till the end of the game, so we could wait until we get a Muck to do Erica if we don't want to do, like, Arcanine or something. Kind of weird how many Pokemon were just sentenced to death with the poison type in Gen 1. What do you mean? Like, they weren't good? It's by Fishing Rod? I'll have to look it up. Is it Surf in the Gen 2 games? Yeah, I think we do lose this, unfortunately. I think there's another Bellsprout that we have to worry about. Celadon, no, Celadon City Super Rod. We don't get it until much later. It kind of sucks. I guess if we had Surf 2 anyways, we just go to Cinnabar Island for that. Oddish! Wait, Oddish doesn't have any moves. And it can't poison us. We can still win this. We can still win this. We're paralyzed? That kind of sucks. That puts us in a worse position than we could be, but it's not the end of the world. I think we win this. If there's not another Bellsprout, I didn't see how many Pokemon are left. They were terrible in Gen 1, actually just terrible because, yeah, Nidoking is Nidoking, but, like, you're also weak to one of the strongest types in the entire game. Whoops. Meaning ground? Or psychic? You mean psychic. You mean psychic. I guess that makes sense. Why do you fish a Grimer? Is Grimer the chemicals that turns the Polytoads gay? Yes. They're turning the Polytoads gay. Smokey, hello! I think the whole lore is the pond is fucking disgusting. Can't believe Chris would deny me my chance, not once by not evolving me, but twice by not sending me against Erica. Muck would be better, and Arcanine would be better than Parasect. Look, I'll look it up. What's Parasect's HP stat? Parasect. It quad resists, which means it's not taking a lot of damage, but that also means it's not dealing a lot of damage. It has 60 base HP. That's terrible. That's god-awful. That's no good. Honestly, I don't mind getting paralyzed until this thing runs out of PP, which is going to take a while. I need to be more gay. I need to suck on Grimer's head until it turns me gay. Defense stat is a factor, but defense stat lowers the amount of damage you take, which means it also lowers the amount of damage you deal back. The ideal Pokemon here would be one with pretty decent defense, not like crazy defense, but decent defense and really high HP. Pokemon like Snorlax are really good in this, or Lapras, or Vaporeon, or Chansey. This is Biden's Kanto. You got it spot on. Carquito. You're 100% correct. Which is also why we're getting sleep powder spammed at us. Mantine? I wouldn't know Mantine off the top of my head, but we can't get it in this run anyways. Ground is pretty good in Gen 1. Not as good as Psychic, but it's pretty good in Gen 1. Okay, I think it has around 10 Stun Spores and 12 Poison Powders. And then it's going to start to struggle, and then we can actually deal some damage to this thing as long as we don't get paralyzed a bunch. You winning, son? I'm working on it. We're actually close to losing. I think... I'm trying to remember if this trainer, because I wasn't looking at the amount of Pokemon. I'm trying to remember if this trainer has 2 Bellsprouts, and if they do, we lose. If they don't, we win. If this is it. And if we lose, we got to figure out a good way to get around the Bellsprout, which I didn't realize was going to be that big of a deal. Come on, Scottage, you got to use an attack. You got to use Bide. It's the only thing you can do. You got to use Bide. This thing can't beat us. Okay, it got hit by recoil. And we lose. We cannot win this. This is not winnable. This is not winnable with this team. The special equivalent of Scarm. It has 65 HP. I figured it would have more than that. Usually a big Pokemon has a lot of HP. That's unfortunate. Also, losing is unfortunate. That's our 15th whiteout. That wasn't intentional. That's okay. I don't know if the best strat is to do Rattata and hope that it can be put to sleep. But I think we can do it with Oddish. As long as we have enough, like, HP. 15 Membies. That doesn't mean 15 Membies. As long as we have enough HP on these Rattatas, we should be fine. We might need to put them in the daycare for a sec just to level them up a little bit. But I think this could be interesting as long as these are runaway rats. It's a post-game and a Leaf Green exclusive. Yeah, we won't be using it in this run. This is Leaf Green, but we won't be doing the post-game. We're just beating the game. All right. If you want to be a rat, I want you to type the word rat. Please type rat if you want to be a rat. Runaway doesn't affect battles in Gen 3? Let's find out. Runaway ability. In battle. Pokemon with this ability can always flee and use teleport successfully regardless of trapping moves and abilities. In Gen 3 and 4, when the player's Pokemon with Runaway faints in a wild battle, if the player attempts blah 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 blah. Until Gen 5, they escape with Runaway. Runaway does not guarantee escape of the battle pyramid, and it has no effect on switching out. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. What do we do? Wait, how do we do this then? Do we need like a... Do we need like baton pass? How are we gonna do this? Either way, I'm gonna name this rat. Saul, you're getting a rat. I don't know if we'll ever use you. Because unfortunately, I just don't know. Does guts increase bide damage? No. No, it has no impact. Let's see if this rat had Runaway. Just for the fun of it. It's guts. We wouldn't have used it anyways. It has been a while, Alarock. Let me think. How are we going to do this? How do we get out of rap? Including being partial trapped. Oh, wait. We can't even use baton pass. It doesn't matter. How to get out of rap Pokemon. Lets us run away, but it doesn't let us switch out with Smoke Ball or Runaway. I don't think there is a way out, right? Unless we had a ghost type, but we can't get a ghost type. What the fuck do we do with rap? How do we deal with rap? Because we can't stall out rap, and it can just put us to sleep. What if... This is wacky and zany. Let's put you on the team to be safe. I think you will perform better than Gyarados, personally. No, you won't. You'll perform better than Sandslash. I have an idea. Let's get Wigglytuff paralyzed. This is risky, but it's a solution. Raw Dog Daddy Pichés are insane. Can we find a Bellsprout? Would Bellsprout have... It doesn't have Stun Spore. How do we get ourselves paralyzed really quick? There's no static Pokemon that are available. Unless we can somehow backtrack. Can we do that from Vermilion? We can. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Crazy idea forming brain. This is a ridiculous amount of effort to get this Bellsprout out of our way, but I think it'll work. We're going to paralyze a bunch of Pokemon. Or get a bunch of Pokemon paralyzed. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go back to Viridian fucking Woods. I don't think we need the old Amber either. I think we can ignore the old Amber. I'm going to get Arena trapped, aren't I? We'll put Gyarados in the front. That actually worked out so good. That was crazy. Gyarados can go in the front. Hopefully it can outspeed... It can't outspeed Dugtrio, I think, but at least it can avoid ground-type attacks. And it can run away from Arena Trap because it's a flying type, which is ridiculous if you think about it. It's flying, so it can't get Arena Trapped. Perceptory hits Blaze with the Bane Backbreaker for the Dark Knight. That was funny. I like that. It was funny. Blaze. You don't bathe in the darkness like I do. We're going to go to Viridian Forest through here. And we are going to get Zesty paralyzed. And Scottish paralyzed. I think. Will there be an issue coming back through the cave while paralyzed? Not if things go the way I want them to. And we don't go to a Pokemon Center. Pikachu's a fairly low encounter, I think. So this might take a hot second. And it's not guaranteed we get static, so this might be really annoying. What would Professor Kukui found out you were doing this? What would he say? He would probably punch his Rockruff in the head and say, "Good job." And it'd make a lot of noise from outside. And he let me go on my way, but not first without taking 10 pictures and collecting 5 stickers, and then listening to Hal yap at me for 20 minutes. I think he'd be fine. He needs to be a gamer about it. I got this. I can do this. You can use Repel to make sure you aren't dying on your way back. That's where you're wrong, because then I'll just get a Doug Trio and die for real. Because Doug Trio comes in close to level 30. I have nothing high enough level for that. Cloud9 hello. How has Team Raw Dog lasted this long, man? Snorlax is your best option for Bide, boss? I don't think Stab does anything. I kind of agree with you, though. I think Snorlax and Chansey might be our best options, but more specifically for special attacks. Snorlax would still be good for physical attacks. Pikachu! But Chansey would be better for special. And a lot worse for physical. I don't think this thing's going to know Thunder Wave. If we get lucky, this might paralyze us. Or this might paralyze us. Come on, 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 come on. Do it. Do it. Come on. Do it. This is going to be a hot second. Use the magical Puree on Doug Trio. Why didn't I think of that? Are you wanting to take no damage or a lot of damage for more damage from Bide? I want a balance. I want to be able to deliver decent damage and not die. Like, I don't want to, please? Please? I don't want to die in, like, 2 hits and deal... There we go! And deal, like, a shitload of damage back. I'd rather, like, deal a pretty good amount of damage and survive, like, 10 hits, you know? No static. That's okay. I'm gonna have to buy some super potions. He's gonna have to bide his time with this one. I really am. I really am. We are going to get wrapped, but if we're paralyzed, we don't take damage every turn. We don't get put to sleep and completely stalled out from Bide. And it's likely to just use Wrap. Because it doesn't have status moves to use on us. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Lefties is a must in this run. Lefties is 100% a must. Chansey's okay, but no soft boil cripples it. Well, if we know we're up against like a gym leader or a Elite Four member who's going to use only special attacks, Chansey suddenly becomes really nice. But it's all going to depend. I haven't done a lot of research into the Elite Four. Beautiful. Okay. I think these two... Maybe I do one more to be safe. You have insomnia. No, maybe 2 is okay. No, but we have 2 Bellsprouts. I want to do a 3rd one just to be safe. Just to be safe. Nice blazer. It's a jacket. Also, we're getting so lucky on the Pikachus. Beautiful. Oh my god. That went perfect. That went so well. Alright, now hopefully this doesn't impact our ability to run away, but I think it's based on our base speed, not our like current speed due to paralysis. Also, there's an item up there, I think. Or no, isn't that only in Gen 2? I think it's not in Gen 3 or Gen 1. But if there was a Pokemon run, but it was the U.S. healthcare system, so every time you went to the Pokemon Center, it cost a certain amount of money, and a random number was rolled to see if you're covered. I think this does impact our speed here. That's actually really bad. We kind of built that already, didn't we? In the realistic run? It's not random. It changes depending on how many Pokemon you put in. However, I think we kind of made the American healthcare system. All Mons have Bide? Yes, that's the way this works. No matter what I teach them, they can have field moves, they can have like cut, they can have surf, they can do whatever. We can only use Bide when we're in battle or struggle. That's how the run works. Everything gets changed automatically to Bide in actual battles. Alright, make sure, Chris, you do not go to the Pokemon Center. Do not do that. Get a few super potions. Call it a day. Do not go to the Pokemon Center. Good work. And when we start the battle, we know we're going to be up against an Oddish. So we can just switch until that thing struggles, and then we use Nidoqueen. And that'll be fine. Let's put something else in the front, just in case. Good. I can't believe this isn't the hardest trainer we've had to fight, I don't think. I think Blue is, both times we fought him. But I did not expect this to be like a part where we get stuck. Okay, we're gonna switch between Scottage and Tyler, I think, for this. I guess it doesn't matter, we can just do something paralyzed. We can just do 2 paralyzed Pokemon, because they can't do anything to us. Rather than healing Snorlax manually with potions, what? I didn't see. If everything becomes Bide, then hypothetically, you could have a team of Chansey to soft boil Snorlax while you're out and about. This is true. This is facts. Technically, you could do that in any run, can't you? Technically. If you didn't want to use items, if you didn't want to spend the money on items. I'd really like to go like 1 species of Pokemon on the team per Pokemon. But if we do 2 Snorlax, we do 2 Snorlaxes. It is what it is. Because they are probably the best Pokemon in this whole run. Or at least of the best. Yeah, Chansey is a painful catch. But it's alright, we've done it before. You ever tried Poke MMO? I haven't. They're so polite letting the enemies go first. They're paralyzed, man. They're suffering. They're suffering. Whoops! That doesn't matter. When's the Ultramoon Wooloo only run happening? Is Wooloo in Ultramoon? Isn't Wooloo only in Sword and Shield? And that's it? I need to try and skimp on cash. You don't need to spend for more better healing later. This is true, but I could sell all my TMs, and I have like 15 nuggets too. So I'm not super worried about money. I'm not like stressing about it or nothing. But that is true. It's very polite of them to suffer. How polite of them to just suffer in agony for you. Alright, it should be out of Sweet Sense. And now it's going to spam all of its powder moves, which is going to take a while because it's going to be like 70 turns or something stupid. 80 turns maybe. What if Wooloo is the Ultramoon? Ooh, good point. Good point. Strong point. If I looked up in the sky and I saw the face of Wooloo looking back at me, I would probably jump into the ocean with a rock tied to my foot. I would turn my head all the way around. Wooloo being Sword Shield only is abysmal. Is Wooloo even a good Pokemon? I don't think I've ever caught one. You're snoozing? I hope you sleep well. I hope your sleep goes good. Good luck with it. Also, I'm kind of hot. It's cute. It is cute. It is a cute Pokemon. I'll give you that. It is. Give me Bulk City. Is it kind of like a body... First of all, does it get body press? The stream ending? No, it's 8:45. What do you mean? We've been live for 45 minutes. Oh, it's over. Oh. Double does? Okay, I think that makes it a lot more valuable if it gets like cotton spore, iron defense, body press. It would be kind of nice, actually. Wouldn't be terrible. I'm not going to bed. I am not going to bed. I'm not. I just started streaming. I still have a few hours here, a couple hours at least, in the tank. This is our first trainer that we fought. We can't just end it here. It's gonna be like a 20-minute battle, though, unfortunately. But I think there's still 40 turns or so on this Oddish. We're like halfway done with it until he uses struggle, and we have another one. This is painful. I'm not ending the stream. It's not over. Chris has to build up a competitive team right now. Which mons are on his draft? Is this a question for chat? Or is this a question for me? What video editor do you use? I use Premiere and After Effects for the most part. I have to leave. PK Smokey. Welcome to the fellas. Thank you for the membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Question for me? If I had to make a competitive team, let me ask you this. Is it singles or doubles? Because that matters a lot. And what gender are we talking about? Is it Scarlet Violet? And is there a regulation? Is there a format? Why is this lagging? I'm not going to bed. I'm not going to bed. Doubles Gen 9. I've built some doubles teams in Gen 9. If we're talking about Reg H, my go-to team is to build around Volbeat and Sneasler. I like my team set up in such a way so that Volbeat has swagger, it has Sunny Day, it has Rain Dance, and it has Tailwind. It has no attack moves. It is just like full support Pokemon. If it's the last Pokemon on my team, I lose. What I like to do is I like to give Lumberry to Sneasler, use Prankster Swagger on my own Sneasler, boost it up 2 attack stages, and then Unburden activates because it eats its Lumberry or Personberry or whatever I want to run. And then it just blows something up for me. Whether it's like Terraflying Acrobatics or it just uses like Dire Claw or something. It just blows something up. That's one thing. I also like to have Typhlosion on that team, specifically regular Typhlosion, not Hisuian Typhlosion. Because it has Flash Fire into other Pokemon using Eruption, but it still gets to make use of Tailwind Eruption with, I think, the same base special attack. And I think it's a little faster. And then I'll bring, like, I don't know, like Rillaboom for terrain control, and then, like, Melodic or something, because I like using Melodic. And then Scizor, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. This is going to bring the people who like the other bug. The other bug works exactly the same, by the way, but just out of principle, I'd use Volbeat. Just out of the principle. Okay, it should only have 1 more Poison Powder, and it should have probably a little more Stun Spores, though. Probably like 15 or so. Usually use Torn, because I don't insta-lose if it's the last one. Like Tornadus? I'm talking about Reg H, so it's not allowed, but Tornadus 100% of the time would be better than Volbeat. 100% of the time. If it was a different regulation, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like if it has Paradox Pokemon in it, I don't know, man. If it has legendaries, I don't fucking know, man. I like playing the drafts where it's like a lower level, like power level of Pokemon. Because then it becomes like a wider variety. It gets a lot wackier. Which I very much enjoy. Plus, like, a lot of... Playing against a lot of, like Calyrex and shit like that just makes me angry. It probably shouldn't, because I'm at the same advantage that the other person is at. But it makes me mad. Speaking of power level, what's yours? It's over 9,000. All right, struggling. Now we just bide our time, and we win. We did a draft a while ago, but it didn't go well. It wasn't run super well. I didn't run it. It was run by chat, for chat, I believe. But we could try another one. Imagine bringing Calyrex, not Ariados. Good point. Really good point. He's ugly. He does. When you take Calyrex off of the horse, it is a different Pokemon entirely. It is like 100 times uglier. It looks kind of normal when it's on the horse, but when it's off the horse, it's just like a rat with a gigantic Squidward noggin. And it's freaky and weird and ugly. All right. We need to live this and deal some damage back. No! Wait, no, this is fine. The strategy needs to work. Come on, man. I need to get really lucky. I need to get really lucky here. I need to get so incredibly lucky here. And it's Cute Charm. Assuming at 5 a.m. I play in the draft, you'll get to see my magnificent team building skills. I think there's a lot of people who make cool teams in our server. I'd be interested in seeing what people come up with. This is going impossibly bad. This is not what I wanted to happen. Damage! Oh my god. We do have Insomnia on Tyler. I wish I had a Pecha Berry. But I think I used that up already. I might need to take some ibuprofen. I got a bit of a headache all of a sudden. Here's the thing. I don't think I'd have time to organize it, but if the Discord would like to organize it, we can do it. Come on, I need some better luck here with the paralysis. I need much better luck with the paralysis here. Paralysis is the least, like, run-ruining thing that could happen to us. Unless we had, like... I don't think there's anything like Magic Guard or anything like that in the game. Not in Gen 3. Better RNG, bro. You can manipulate it. I'm not gonna manipulate the RNG. We'd be here all day. On one Pokemon. Is it out? It's out of wrap. It's out of fucking wraps. We stalled its wraps out. God damn it. God damn it. I think this is a scenario... No, I was going to say where it's worse to deal with Bellsprout, but it's not. Than Oddish. Because I was thinking like, oh, well, we need to get more of the team paralyzed, but this is not working. We just have to sit here and stall out all of its poison powders and growths and sleep powders, and then what? And then what do we do? Because then we have another Oddish, which is going to be painful. Because that's a guaranteed kill. But then we have another Bellsprout we have to deal with. I think, honestly, this strat might be kind of working. I'm just going to put in Scottage. Because it can't be poison powdered. It doesn't matter if we get sleep powdered 2 more times. Like, no, this doesn't matter at all. I think there's still a chance we could win, because what we ended up doing by using these paralyzed Pokemon is we ended up stalling out Wrap. Interestingly. And by stalling out Wrap, it couldn't attack us anyways because our Pokemon are fucking unpoisonable, unsleepable. So even though we didn't deal enough damage back to this thing that it was significant, it's kind of working. We might still win this. The Raw Dog Daddies are actually insane. Is actually insane. Steal their Pokemon when they aren't looking. That is a strategy. Could have coded that into the game. They do be Insomniacs, but they're also paralyzed. Which is kind of sad. Okay, there's 2 more poison powders. I think. One more. And 3 growths. Can we time this perfect? No, but that's okay. I was going to say I'm surprised we outspeed, but this one isn't paralyzed. I'm not a dad. I'm not a dad. I'm not a dad. I am not a dad. Though it's contrary to popular belief, I'm not a dad. Okay, I think we have a chance. We're going to switch between Scottish and Gyarados. If Scottish gets put to sleep, I just have to pay attention to the PP. This thing's going to take a while, too, because it's like 100 PP. Never known a day of sleep in his life. Neither is Drowsy, but I think Drowsy has enjoyed it thus far. Not a dad yet. How do you know? How do you know? What if I'm never? What if I never get to that point? Then what? Then what happens? It is a little frightening. It is a little bit frightening. As a tall guy, do you prefer women who are average height, smaller women, or model height women? I have no preference. Zero preference on height. As long as they're not taller than me, because that'd be freaky. If they were like 6'6", I would be afraid of them. I would find them quite frightening. I just realized that by using Intimidate this many times, Struggle is going to be doing less damage, which means it's going to be more painful to try and beat this thing. You were late because of homework? No worries at all. That's okay. You don't need to apologize or freak out or be scared or worried or anything like that. Life happened. And that's okay. It's the day that the stream ends. We got a mission. We got to prevent him from becoming a father. So he streams forever. Why does that prevent me from streaming? As Nestor what? Nestor Machno. Who is Nestor Machno? Nestor Ivanovich Machno, also known as Batko Machno, is a Ukrainian anarchist. Height. 5'5". I'm not 5'5". I'm 6'5". Why did I even look that up? Why did I expect anything different? Why did I expect anything different? From the other perspective, your partner needs to be taller than you. I would be absolutely freaked out. Like, if you're taller than me, like, I'm at a height where I'm already very tall, right? If you are higher than me, you're like an actual giant. It frightens me when people taller than me enter a room. It makes me scared. And it's not because I'm just like, I don't like tall people. It's like that. You are gigantic, my guy. You're like 6'9". Good Lord. He's insecure about his height. I'm not. I'm really tall. That's just how it is. When people talk to me, I have to bend over like this so I can hear them. Because little man syndrome is a tall person, so it more often than not cancels out. I don't have little man syndrome. I just don't have any perspective on the stream. I have no perspective in this room. So when you guys call me tall, I just look like a long-limbed... I mean, when you guys call me small, I just look like a long-limbed short person. Which is weird. Be like I'm built like an orangutan, like this thing behind me. Like, imagine I'm like 5'2", and my hands look like this. That's scary! That's freakish! Hit the Oddish with the dodgeball? Thank you. Oddish is pissing me off. I appreciate it. Built like a hairy The room is small, so it makes you look big. The room is big! How tall are the ceilings? Is my tape measure here? Ceilings are 8 feet high. It's a big room. It's an 8-foot tall ceiling. No, you don't need to see my feet. I almost ran. I almost tried to run. That's true, though. If somebody's taller than you, that would be scary. You were like 6'4", right? 6'5", even. 6'5". 6'5". And then like another inch or two with my hair up. I'm a big dude. I'm big. I'm huge. I already read it? Read what? Read what? 6'5" is a funny way to say 5'4". That's... When is this thing gonna struggle? When is it gonna struggle? It needs to struggle. It needs to struggle right now. I want it to struggle. Or I want it to be my fault that it's struggling. It deserves it. You type fast, you will put letters in wrong spots. It happens. You struggle every stream, Chris. Laugh at the guy. Laugh at the guy who's stuck on the first trainer of the run. Laugh at him. Kick him while he's down. I'm over here struggling in its place. Everyone should like the stream. True. True, true, true. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Failure is up to something, and I like where failure's headed. That's true. That's a fact. Like, why not? I mean, it's free, you know? It costs nothing, you know? You just, boop. I did it. And then you get to go, that was fun. Imagine this song, but the claps are replaced by the sounds of a gun being racked. Wait, where are the claps? It must have happened earlier. One person left after you said that. I think it's more so when I was like, imagine picking on the guy struggling here. I'm on my first trainer today. And they looked at the timestamp and saw it's been an hour and they just went, oh no, I'm out. Missed me with that one. It's fine though. This is the only trainer we're going to have a hard time with for the rest of the damn run. Because once we get past this final boss, what's going to stop us? Erica? Maybe, actually, probably. Koga? I think not. Blaine? Never. Giovanni? Never. Redwood? Red's not. I am red. I am red in this game. Blaine will probably be the easiest. I think so too. I think 100%. Because Blaine is probably going to spam special moves for the most part. None of his Pokemon are particularly that good. Koga has minimized on his mug. Ooh, that is gross. That is disgusting. And we can't get Magmar until we beat Blaine. And we beat Erica. I am still on this Oddish. In fact, it's not the Oddish that's the problem. It's the Bellsprout that's the problem. The Bellsprout is a serious problem. Oh, it's out. Okay. Let's go back to Scottish. I should have timed that better. Because now we have sleep turns. But it is intimidated a bunch of times. Wake up! Wake up! Good. This is going to deal like 8 damage. I don't think it's a problem if Scottish dies here. I think it's a problem if Gyarados dies here. Or Tyler dies. Then it's going to be a real problem. Okay, this was timed really bad. That could have gone better. That's fine, though. We're going to go into Pony Bro. You stop having a skill issue? Don't worry, watch. I think we still have a chance to win this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to sack Paladin. Assuming it goes for Wrap, that's fine. We want it to lose Wrap. It has 20 Wraps. We have to get through the gauntlet of all 20 of them while taking damage from Wrap, which is unfortunate. If it uses Growth enough times, it'll stop using Growth and try to either spam Powders or Wrap, which is what we want. Wrap is doing less now. I'd like it to keep... Okay, fine. This is all fine. This is all actually really good. It has 12 more. What's so special about Bide? It's a Bide run. This is funny. Can you play Brick Bronze on stream? Maybe. Depends. We have 6 more raps to get through. I'd really like it to not use poison powder on my remaining Pokemon. Let's do this. Good. Really big there. 4 more raps to get through. 3 more. And we're dealing damage. Insomnia is fine. Poison powder sucks. Now it's only going to use rap. There's 1 more rap. We're going to deal some damage back. Now we can stall it out. Now we can attempt to stall it out. Because we just put in Pony Bro. We switch to Gyarados. Poison Powder fails. We just need Pony Bro to live long enough. I'm hoping it tries to use Sleep Powder. This is down to RNG, I think. What does Bide do? Bide stalls you for 2 turns. And whatever damage you take in those 2 turns, it deals double back. That's the worst case scenario right there. That was the worst case. I guess I can sit here and spam Bide. Maybe that wasn't the optimal play. Maybe the optimal play was to just sit here. I might have misplayed there. But I think Bellsprout's at a low enough condition right now that we might still be able to win this. Even if we lose to Poison afterwards in the overworld. I used to hate fighting Norman sometimes because Slacking would use Bide, and I was way littler, so I only had attacking moves. Does this Slacking have Bide? Are you thinking of Focus Punch? Maybe it does have Bide. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think I did make an oopsie, but it's not the worst oopsie ever. I think we can still win. Because we dealt enough damage back with Tyler. Which means all of that time we spent in Viridian Forest just getting paralyzed ended up working out. If this goes well. Focus Punch is on Metatitan Brawly's gym. In Ruby and Sapphire, Focus Punch is also on Slacking. And Emerald it's not, I believe. I do remember clearly, though, it's on Slacking in Ruby and Sapphire. And maybe my memory's failing me, but I'm pretty sure that's right. I think that it just uses Facade in the in all 3 games, but I think in Emerald it like strictly uses Facade and like Feint Attack. He does have Bide. I kind of want to look it up now. I'm interested in seeing if you're correct. You forget things. I didn't play that long ago though. Norman. No, not Norman's on Wikipedia. Norman Pokemon. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, he has Focus Punch. No Bide. And Emerald? No Bide. In the rematch? No Bide. In the second rematch? No Bide. Third rematch? No Bide. And the 4th rematch? No Bide. Does not have Bide. Okay, it's struggling. No! That would have been sweet. That would have been cool. That would have been a cool way to end. It's alright. I think we still win this. Because we just have to outlive its struggling itself to death. Or just take 2 and deal it back. Effect Spore kind of fucking sucks. We win! Oh, man. Wow, that was brutal. And I think we're going to white out in the overworld still. Oh, I did have a Pecha Berry. I'm going to use this. Fuck it. I don't want another whiteout. I thought for sure that the paralysis play was going to lose that. But turns out, I'm just goated. I'm not letting you level up. I will never get Parasect now. I will never. Not even on accident. This is a TM we can sell. I don't want to fight this guy if I die. I guess I am. Ooh, this could deal big damage to us. It might kill us. It might kill us. Wait. No, this is perfect. Do that. Keep doing that. Oh, God. That was bad. Look, if it happens, it happens. But I'm going to do my darndest to not let it happen. This is going to be a while. Chris, idea? What is your idea? Tell me your idea. Share with me your idea. Wigglytuff get double edge. I don't know if it learns it by level up in Gen 3, but you can get a move tutor double edge in this game. Shit! How do I go back without fighting this idiot? Or this idiot! With 2 B drills! I don't think I'm scared of B drill. If I am, well then I'm stupid. I think its only possible move it learned other than Poison Sting is Twin Needle, if it even has it. Or Fury Attack. Maybe I'm dumb. Crit Fury Attacks is scary. Did she kill it? No! Oh, it sucks. Yeah, Beedrill's sprite in this game is great. If you white out before Erica, you have to give 10 members. If you don't white out, we have to stop calling you bald for the rest of the stream. I'm not going for Erica immediately, though. I want to think through it. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, Tyler might die. Wow. This is not going well. Did this one use focus energy? Yeah, it definitely did. That means Intimidate was actually really good here. Also, that miss was huge. These misses are all really big. 2 hits is really bad. Yeah, it gets double edged to the move tutor in Victory Road. Alright, we're good. We need to get to that Pokemon Center. Stat! I got an ether. I'll never need that, I think. Aren't we glad this ain't a Nuzlocke? I don't think it would... I think maybe it would be beatable as a Nuzlocke, but it would be a fucking nightmare. I'm actually not sure if it is beatable as a Nuzlocke. Possibly, if you just over-leveled, but if you had level caps, there's no way. I don't think there's any way you could beat it. Especially because you need specific encounters to really do this effectively. And if you get bad encounters, you're fucked. Let's get Zesty some levels. As long as we don't get poisoned. I'll do this in Radical Red. I don't think I know Radical Red well enough to even attempt it. No, it would be a nightmare. It would be painful to do this as a Nuzlocke. I don't think I see another YouTuber doing this as a Nuzlocke. Except for maybe Paladin if you bug him enough. But I think other YouTubers would be like, why would I bide my time when I could do something else? Don't get poisoned. What did I just say? It's fine. I think there's only one more required trainer. I'd really like to level that up, though. Smallant would probably Nuzlocke this for the memes. I don't know. I don't know if Smallant would. I feel like Smallant would want something like sillier. What does Venonat do? Supersonic is really bad. I don't like this. Chrysicola edition. Any tips for it? Yeah. Send it back to the owner. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? The confusion sucks so bad. And poison sucks so bad. This is terrible. This is really bad. Okay, it's 4 moves. Our Foresight, Poison Powder, Confusion, Supersonic. I got confused twice?! Okay, we're gonna put in Tyler, and we're gonna hope he doesn't get confused. Good. What did I just say? Can I get an early game slowpoke? Does poison interact with Bide? No, which is so unfortunate. Pain split does though. Oh my days. Okay, no confusion is nice. Poison powder is really bad. Oh my god. Keep it going, Pony Bro. Come on. You're okay. You're fine. Let's go. I think he goes down here. Come on, Needle Queen. You don't get poisoned. You just can't take too much damage from confusion, and you can't get confused. That's the 2 rules. That's the 2 rules of the run. Can't do those things. Cannot do those things. Okay, that's fine. What did I just say? You did one of the 2 things that I said don't do. Don't hit yourself. I need you to take 2 confusions and don't hit your... Don't hit yourself. All it had to do was not hit itself one time. One time. If it just didn't do it one time, I would have won. God fucking damn it. There's a question to make your brain hurt, Chris. A Gardevoir and Muck can make an egg? How does it work? It does hurt my brain. Do I have to answer? Do I have to have an answer to the question? Because it really does hurt my brain. I'm going to see how to get Slowpoke. I know as a fact we can't get it. But I just want to see because own tempo would be so nice. It would be so damn nice for key matchups. In Leaf Green, Surfing, Super Rod, Tall Grass, but not until the Sevii Islands. Seafoam Islands, that's it. Oh, that's so annoying. How's that raw dog Daddy Piché treating you? Bad! Why are we doing this? Why is this a thing? It's brutal. Bro took a big ass whiff. I needed air. I needed oxygen in my brain. A good rod in Celadon City. We don't have access to a good rod anyways. We don't have access to that. Is there anything else with own tempo? Just to be safe and secure and sure? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Slowpoke, Lickitung, which I don't think we have access to. How do you even get Lickitung in this game? Trade Slowbro. I don't have access to Slowbro. And then Smeargle, Lotad, Ludicolo, Numel, Spoink, Spinda. Which I can't get. Okay. Thank you for the $2.
Dog number only Daddy Piché.
Number 1. Is there going to be multiple? Did you already do a metronome run? If not, that would be a fun idea. I haven't because it sounds like an RNG hell. I did code it already, though. I've already built the code for it in the past. Mercury doesn't help us. Bug doesn't help us. Sandslash doesn't help us. Clefable would help us. Geobroski doesn't really help us. I guess Drowsy would help us. Should I just build a metronome only thing? So that people can play it? Clefable? Yeah, my bad. Clefable. Let me think. What else can we do about this Venonat to make sure we win? We could go get paralyzed again, but that's a pain. And then we still have to deal with confusion, and then we have parafusion, which is its own nightmare. Is there a hidden moonstone in the room where you get the fossils? Yeah, I already got it. I used it on Jigglypuff and Nidoqueen. The only thing we could do is use Thief, which we can't do actually. The only thing we can do is catch a bunch of Clefairies and pray they're holding a Moonstone. Actually, would that be worth it? Would it be worth just getting another Jigglypuff too? Held item chance. Clefairy. Clefairy has a 5% chance of holding a Moonstone, which is not good. 5% of the time we would get a Moonstone for whatever we want. Clefable, I think, is a little worse in this run than Wigglytuff, but I'm going to double check. 2 tough or better than 1? Here's the thing. Wigglytuff's defenses are kind of shit, but its HP stat is one of the highest in the game. Clefable has much better defense. Still not amazing, but its HP is not that good. It's decent. It's not that good. It's also a 1% encounter. That's so bad. If we could just use Thief, it would be fine, but we cannot use Thief. I guess if it's making chat uncomfortable, that's fine with me. It would be nice to have another Wigglytuff, but I think if the only way we can get it is through Clefairy and catching Clefairy specifically, that is such a problem. Failure, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for coming by. I'm going to check acquisition really quick and see if there's any other way to get it before I decide on no. Rocket Hideout has one. Pokemon Mansion has one. And then another Game Corner has one. So technically we could get like another Nidoqueen, another Wigglytuff, or a Clefable. Technically. But it's not until after we get through Rock Tunnel. I don't know. It's something not to worry about right now. What we need to worry about is this Venonat. And Venonat had Confusion and Poison Powder and Supersonic. That was the problem. Poison and Confusion are 2 of the worst things to run into. Because Poison just fucks you up and Confusion cancels out Bide. It interrupts it and cancels it and makes you start over. The aeroplane is 120 years old today? That's fucking crazy. We can't get Own Tempo until we get Surf or the right Rod. Which means that we can't get it until after this battle. Happy birthday, airplane. Congratulations. Happy 120th. What other options do we have? We could switch out of Confusion, but where does that get us? Because we could stall out the move Confusion by switching between Nidoqueen and Drowsy. I'm not going to quit the game. We're going to get through this. If I switch between Drowsy and Nidoqueen, it's never going to use Poison Powder on Nidoqueen. It's always going to use Confusion, Foresight, or Supersonic. If I'm using Drowsy, it's more likely to hit Poison Powder than anything. But it can tank Confusion. Maybe I just try that real quick, because the other Pokemon were not a problem. Nintendo made playing cards. Meaning what? Meaning just like general Nintendo playing cards? Because there's been Nintendo-based cards for a long time. I need this thing to just use Tackle, please. Thank you. Like poker card? Huh? Like gambling, like poker? Like Texas Hold'em cards? Because that's wacky and zany if they did that. Used by the Yakuza. That's wacky and zany of them. And they got rid of the game corner? I guess, I think that's only in like certain versions of the game. Or no, didn't they do that in Japan too? They started out as a card company. I know they were like a toy company. I didn't know it was specifically cards. If we don't get poison here, that would be so nice. Of course, as soon as I say something. We go down to poison here. It's fine. It's a surprisingly old company, Chris. I know this. This is not a surprise to me. They're a lot older than me, contrary to popular belief. Okay, Venonat. Venonat is probably going to use poison powder here. Let's put in Scottage. They use confusion. That's fine. Let's switch to you. Supersonic's fine. If we can get rid of Supersonic too, that'd be beautiful. But we have to stall like 20 confusions or 25 and 20 Supersonics. It's always going to go for poison powder, I think. Or Supersonic. I think it's one or the other. I've not been around since the 1800s. They made cards, made a hotel with certain entertainers and toys than what they are now, I believe. They've done it all. They made all the cool things. Imagine being the guy who made that company that made all the cool things. Why did it use confusion on Tyler when it could have used a status move? This trainer has dumb AI. Very dumb AI. They were a limo service? That's silly. That's just silly. They didn't need to go that far. They didn't need to do that. They made their own casino with blackjack and hookers. Interesting. That's also silly. There we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see him hit confusion onto our drowsy. And not onto our Scottage. Man, Nintendo used to be so cool. Now they get rid of the game corner. Now they make kid game. Now they say, oh, don't make ROM hack. Don't do anything that would be considered dirty or wrong. I mean, a lot of things end up going down that path too, though. Because I think family-friendly stuff is technically, unless you're at a casino and a very successful casino, technically family-friendly stuff is a little more lucrative, I believe, in general. And it's easier to get, like, brands and blah, blah, blah involved with you. In general. Not the case for everything. That is now trying to sue anyone who uses an emulator. I think an emulator of new stuff, specifically. YouTube only went family-friendly because they wanted money and screwed over their creators. Yeah, that's true. I think... Whoops, didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I think at the end of the day, you can't really blame them for doing that. You can blame them for, like, the deaths of your favorite channels if your favorite channels were a little more edgy than the average channel now today. But you can't blame them as a business for doing that. Because they did go through an actual circumstance. They were like the first big company dealing with social media and dealing with video as a platform to actually have an adpocalypse happen to them. Where all of their sponsors like cut out and just said, nope, nah. This isn't appropriate. You need to fix this. Which would have led to the end of YouTube. So the bargain was, hey, you can either have a little bit of edginess for a while and then no YouTube. Or none of the edginess and forever YouTube. Until they make like a hologram platform or something ridiculous. Until they can put videos in your brain. Instead of on your computer. It's so funny they came out that Mr. Beast is actually not a good person. It's not like a gigantic surprise, I think. And I don't know the details of what's true or what's not true personally. But I think once you get to that height, if you're willing to let yourself spend time with the people doing bad things, you hang out at the barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. Whether he was like that before or not. I think it doesn't come as a surprise to me. Project VTubers directly into your cortex. Imagine you're trying to sleep and someone projects a VTuber into your brain. Imagine you're trying to sleep and someone projects like a blue collar redneck VTuber into your brain. And he's just moving around like, hey, chat, today I'm going to drink a big beer. You just wake up and go, ah! It'd be fucking awesome. It's out of supersonic. The only problem is it still has poison powder. I think I want to try and get it to either use poison powder or run out of confusion, which it only has 9 of left, I think. Imagine you're trying to work and someone projects a Project Melody chatterbait stream to your... I don't even know exactly what that means, but I caught that last part. Goodbye? Does that mean you're headed out, Kiwi? Because if you are, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Or maybe, perhaps, you're just saying, it was goodbye. You changed my lexicon today. What did I do? What did I say? Dream tubers. Oh, I'm adding you hang out in the barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. I had a teacher who used to say that to me. She used to, like, be big on the DARE program. And she would say that in class all the time, and she would bring it up to me for some reason. Like in little one-on-one conversations she may have with kids in the class, including myself. And then it turned out that her kids ended up being on drugs and not doing well, so I guess they hung out in the barbershop and got a haircut. What even was DARE? It was a program that tried to get kids to not do drugs. I think more often than not, though, the kids who were really in the DARE program were the ones who ended up doing drugs. Just kind of silly. Man, I need a cut. I need a haircut too, man. It's out of confusion, which means I can just spam with Scottage until it runs out of PP, and then I win. So what happens if you hang out in the chrispiche stream for long enough? You get a big chin. DARE did kind of suck. All DARE taught me was don't do steroids, and Molly makes you suck on a binky. That's all it taught me. That's all I really learned. That's the only things that I remember. It's like if you do steroids, you'll get mad and you'll be mean. Also, if you do Molly, you're going to suck on a binky. DARE taught us what drugs were to begin with. True, I didn't know anything about drugs until I was in the DARE program. I knew none of that. DARE demonstrably failed. Simply put, it taught people how to do drugs. I learned how to do heroin from DARE. I've never done it, but I know how. That's true. I wouldn't have known it existed. They could have just done like a short thing where they were just like, hey, someone offers you drugs, don't do it. They could have just drilled that into your brain. That's all they had to do. DARE made me want to do drugs because I was sick of DARE. Make me feel better after sitting in that class all day. I've learned about the devil's lettuce from DARE, and I've done the devil's lettuce. What's wacky about that, too, is back when I was in DARE, the devil's lettuce was illegal, and now it's legal. In a lot of states. So they've, like, backtracked on everything DARE told me. We win! I'd like to congratulate marijuana for winning the war on marijuana. Good work, marijuana. Chesto Berry is a little nice, actually. Need to avoid this trainer, and I need to go right to the PC. I don't think Voltorb ever helps us. Can we get a Magnemite here? A Magnemite would be kind of helpful because it has that immunity to poison I've been aching for. And some immunity to paralysis. But it doesn't have immunity to sleep. I don't think you can get, I don't think you can get Magnemite here. I think you can only get Voltorb. I think you guys are right. Moving on. Do I want to fight any more trainers? All the trainers scare me because I feel like they all have brutal Pokemon. I don't think there's anything I want in Rock Tunnel either. This guy has Slowpoke. I want Slowpoke. That's what I want. Magnemite is catchable in yellow. Sometimes I get like Pokemon between Gen 1 and Gen 3 seriously mixed up. Specifically from yellow too. And from just red and blue. Like I always think that there's Nidoran available Route 1. Or not Route 1, but the route to the left of Viridian. And that's only in red and blue, I think. I don't think that's in any other game. I don't even think it's in yellow. Or no. Maybe it is in yellow, but they learn double kick at a different level, I think. I can't remember. This is my problem. I can't remember any of it. I'd like to congratulate cigarettes on winning the war on cigarettes and vapes for making cigarette companies scared. I've heard of that joke. What are you talking about? I went to a private school, so they hired these people to talk about sex and more specifically STDs. Let's say I'm scared because of those pictures they showed. They did show some nasty fucking pictures. I definitely didn't get a good sex education when I was in school. Because I remember, like, my teacher was out most of the time, and we had a substitute. That made it way weirder. And then half the time, the substitute would be like, no, I'm not doing this class. You guys could you can have a free recess today. Kai Ouija. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. It is good to have you. We're doing a run where we're playing Pokemon Leaf Green, but you can only use Bide. And it's moving along, but it's painful. You popped over after seeing me on Delicious James? That's awesome. That's cool to hear. Thank you for coming by. And the guys were like, oh, hell yeah, we saw a Vash today at school. There's the rest of us that were near throwing up. I don't think anyone was excited in our classes. It was all like pictures of the organs. I don't think anyone was excited about that in our middle school. Even if it is a bunch of middle school kids. Zubat almost is useful because it's poison type, but it's super fucking weak. Fire Red was your first ever Pokemon game? Let's go. Let's go. My first was Pokemon Red, and I was too young to understand it because it came out the year I was born. No! Put Scottish to sleep. That works too. We'll just spam Bide until it runs out of pee-pee. Can you even make it through without battling? Rock Tunnel? Yeah, there are some battles you have to do in Rock Tunnel, if that's what you mean. Went to Catholic school, so we had one 20-minute lecture. I would have preferred that. We just got bad education. Like, having a substitute show me what the insides of my crotch looked like was not how I wanted to spend days in middle school. Because the substitute teacher was equally as uncomfortable as us. The health teacher would just be out, and then it would be that. He'd be like, oh, okay, I'm going to pull down a diagram. Any second now. Okay, I'm going to do it. There it is. Any questions? All right, we're done. Class is over. You guys can recess. Too nerdy. Here's the thing. It wasn't a good lecture. It was, here's an organ, do nothing about this information. Well, I think all schools were just like, abstinence is the way. Do not procreate. Do not procreate, which I don't think is the solution. I don't think, yeah, that'll work for solving the issues that can happen, I guess. But you could just actually educate kids about, like, what is good and what is bad. Instead of just being like, don't do it. We're going to learn about the organs and then don't do it. What does Biden do? He sleeps a lot. Bide forces you to stall for 2 turns. And during those 2 turns, as you take damage, it deals double the damage back. But it can get stalled out, and you could die while it's happening. I'll be honest, the entire talk we had was a blur. All I remember was me sitting there sweating and just spacing out. Why were you sweaty? Were you nervous, or are you just a sweaty person? Just like, gosh, I'm sweaty. Yeah, but actual education is just better. This is better. No. We're not banning Kai Ouija. We're not doing that over politics. It's fine. It was a mistake. And it was a funny one. Very nervous. I don't think I ever got nervous in those classes. I watched too much South Park as a child. So I was like, yeah, you just pee in her. That's it. I already know. Duh. A Jace Funko Pop. What is Jace? What is Jace? Jace. I don't know what that is. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, from Dragon Ball. Wait, is he the guy from the Ginyu Force? Yeah, from the Ginyu Force. Now I know what we're talking about. I've caught up. I'm finally up to date on the pop culture for once. Let's go into Paladin. Let's get rid of this Oddish. I hope there isn't a second Oddish. That would make me miserable. And I really hope there isn't a Bellsprout. If there's a Bellsprout, I'm going to cry. This is worse. This is way worse without Scottage. How am I going to do this? It can't use Leech Seed on Pony Bro, but it can use Sleep Powder and Poison Powder. Don't use Poison Powder. That's fine. Don't use Poison Powder. What did I just say? Okay, don't use Leech Seed. It has Razor Leaf. Wait, what does that mean? It has Vine Whip and Razor Leaf, right? I need to look up this moveset. It's level 22. It has Razor Leaf, Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Vine Whip. So it doesn't have a Leech Seed. That's good. That's the good news. It's Bide only. A Fembly? What is a Fembly? I don't know what a Fembly is. It sounds silly goofy. Wait. It's just going to spam attacks here. So why don't I just try to Bide it even though I'm poisoned? Crit was big? That didn't do nearly enough damage. That was terrible. If it uses Sleep Powder, I'm in trouble. I use Poison Powder. This is fine. Okay, live one more. Live one more. Live one more. Ugh. Zesty? No crit? You watched the Feebass video? What did you think? A male who dresses and presents femme but still goes by male pronouns. Interesting. I don't do that though. I wear shirts that are all black with nothing on them. Win the damn battle. I'm trying. I'm in a bad spot here, man. I don't think I can stall out Razor Leaf. I think this thing just kills us. And I use Sleep Powder. I lose. I can't win this. I can't. I would have lived one more too if it didn't use Sleep Powder. What was on that shirt? There's nothing on my shirt. It's just... It's all black. I lose. Okay, we have to get around this trainer. Let me think. What other Pokemon does she have? I need to know what her third Pokemon is, because if we prepare for this Bulbasaur, we don't prepare for what's behind it, then we're in big shit. I don't need a map of Rock Tunnel. I need Rock Tunnel. Just use Flash. That doesn't solve anything. Okay, she only has Oddish and Bulbasaur. And she's literally... No, there's a trainer. There's a couple trainers with, like, Bellsprout. That's really bad. How do I prepare for this Bulbasaur? John Cena. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I know we need to keep Scottage alive. That's number one. Is there a location with a music track listening? No, unfortunately. I don't have an online thing for our music track. There's like hundreds of songs that I have in my little iTunes thing. How's it going? It's going. We're making movement, but we haven't made much.
What the fuck?
It's been a slow day today with all the grass types and status moves that we have to deal with. But it's going. I'm actually in a good mood today because I had a giant video project that I worked on all weekend for work. And it got done today, I think. Is it time for Parasect? It might be, just to get a little more defense. What's your XP at? It might be time for Parasect. I'll be real with you, it might be. I don't think it's time for Geobrowski. It would be nice to have Clefable. It would be nice if you were a little higher level. But I don't think your defenses are good enough to really help us. It's not time for you. Basically, our PC is not going to help us. I think we level up Pony Bro once really quick because, fuck it, fine, we'll get Parasect. But I think we just need to use this team and we need to, like, do the battle puzzle, if that makes sense, a little better. We need to change our order up and do things better. Because Oddish can't do anything to Scottage, and if we pay attention to our PP, we can get Scottage out of there before it starts dealing damage to Scottage, and we can just use Zesty on it. Scottage is going to be much more well-suited to fight that Bulbasaur, considering Bulbasaur can't use Leech Seed. We have a Chesto Berry, too, which doesn't help a lot, but it helps a little bit. We can fight this. I have such a strong Parasect. He's going to have such big muscles from fighting these fighting types. Is Graveler good since it has 115 defense? It's pretty good, but it's not good against this trainer, unfortunately. Its HP is kind of booty, which sucks. But it's good against, like, physical battles. Put him in a soup and eat him? I really like that idea. Except you would probably get poisoned and die. Or you'd wake up the next day and realize that you're not in control of your body. A mushroom is. It's insane. I think 2 Mankeys should do it from here. We kill this thing. It crits us. That's good. That means faster death. Faster death, good. No, we need 2 more. Blocks a hidden item on the rock wall. It does. I never knew that. Whoa. That's kind of useful. I never knew that was there. I've hacked the game. I've seen the hidden items. I never knew that was there. That's insane. RBC, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the lurking. I'd probably become a fun guy. What's the only room you can't enter? Mushroom. Thoughts on the AI-generated green text that was about a bottomless pit supervisor? I did not see that. But the idea of somebody supervising a bottomless pit is kind of funny to me. It's kind of silly, kind of goofy. You can enter a mushroom. I mean, you can if you rip it open. Kill it? Good. Man, I guess we could have just switched train right there really quick. Send it to memes? Thank God. Now I can laugh whenever I want. Don't you just have an Everstone? Yeah, I don't want an Everstone. Thanks. I could sell that for 50 cents. Thanks. Mushrooms usually enter me. I ate a bunch of mushrooms this weekend. They're too small? Not if you're small enough. I don't want to fight that. No, I don't want to fight you. You have status moves. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to... Let me go. I will fight you. I believe... Oh, that's bad. I believe this should level us up, and I think Perez evolves next level, so we're good. That one bitch that gives you a Haunter with an Everstone. That was one of the... Not to sound like everyone who's played Pokemon ever, but that actually made me really sad when I was a kid. I don't have an OnlyFans, no. Hooray, we have a Parasect, hooray. Why is it lagging so bad? I think I need to update my computer. Go read it real quick on stream, please. What am I looking at? Hang on. What is this? What is this? Be me, bottomless pit supervisor, in charge of making sure the bottomless pit is in fact bottomless. Occasionally have to go down there and check if the bottomless pit is still bottomless. One day I go down there and the bottomless pit is no longer bottomless. The bottom of the bottomless pit is now just a pit. Distressed. Ask my boss what to do. He says, just make it bottomless again. I say, how? He says, I don't know, you're the supervisor. I quit my job and become a regular pit supervisor. First day on the job, go to the new hole. It's bottomless. Stupid. Pit should get filled up. Why do I have Accolades Run and Paladins Run still open in front of me. Speaking of, I don't know if you guys saw the schedule for this week, but Saturday we are going to have Delicious James and Shepsky Dad on the stream. Just as a heads up. It's going to be Saturday because that's just the way things worked out. So we're kind of shifting the schedule back a day. Next streams will be Friday, Saturday. They're hacking you on God. Is it risky to give them Parsec and thus access to my computer? Alright, Nidoqueen goes in the front. Nidoqueen hopefully outruns everything it runs into. Are we doing Acco versus Paladin hacks again? We are, but there are some changes to the rules that I'm finalizing tonight. I started a document because we're going to play it Mario Party style where you score points. Kind of like we talked about on stream. Okay, you don't gotta compare voice. Alright. We stall out this stupid Oddish, but I have to pay attention. I have to really pay attention to the PP. Paralyzed is worst case scenario, but we can deal with it. I guess it was guaranteed to happen. I guess it doesn't matter. We just have to beat Bulbasaur. They totally won't save a bajillion cheeked up Gardevoir on your computer, Chris. I don't think they would. I think I'd be more at risk from Shao than them. And Shao has the same access. AI makes good green text. I made one about a toaster. It had something to do with a guy making grilled cheese in it, and he ended up messing up the toaster. And it ended up with the funniest lines ever. And when he tries to put me out, but it's too late, I'm toast. So stupid. Just a little pun. AI pun. It's like a Norm Macdonald joke, except not long enough. With PNGs of balls. This is why chat does not have access to my computer. If chat had access to my computer, you guys would try to incriminate me for something. I miss Norm. I like Norm Macdonald. You laughed at it. I laughed at it because dumb. I can't deny it's funny because dumb. Oh no. Oh no.
I left you a fun Christmas present in fan art.
Oh boy. I hate it. I do not like it, but thank you. Thank you for the $2. I despise it. It is it's lightly disturbing that God regrets his creation. If I'm God, well, I didn't create it. If like chaos is God, probably not. No, probably does not regret it. I tried to warn you. I mean, it doesn't break terms of service. It just breaks my soul a little further and further every time I see them. It just crushes me a little more and more. All right, let's plan this out. 9 and 8. We're going to do 3 turns here. 3 turns here. Or not. I get paralyzed. That's actually kind of good. We get 3 turns. How many more should he have? He should have 5. If I get a 2 here, that's perfect. It's Stun Spore, and I don't want Stun Spore. I'm going to take 1 struggle. Unless I get paralyzed right here. I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Let's go into Wigglytuff. That Q Charm's really annoying, but it's fine. Because we're still dealing a lot of damage. That was actually optimal. That was actually huge. Okay, Oddish is done. We actually have a lot of HP, and Zesty leveled up. That's big. Let's go back into Scottage and see if he uses Poison Powder. Sleep Powder's fine. The only thing it can do is attack us now. We just have to not get paralyzed a bunch of times, and we're fine. What did I just say? Land, Abide. Okay, 1 more. Let's go! Easy. It was easy. I hope your dishes go well, Tyler, if you're not already doing them. Whew. You created the community. The community makes monstrosities and many great works of art. This is true. It does a bit of both. And for that, I don't know the answer. I don't know. Let's use our Cherry Berry because I don't really care about it. I don't think it's going to be game breaking at the end of the day. The Citrus Berry I lost probably is. Okay, there's 2 trainers left in here. This guy I think has Charmander, unless I just fought the Charmander guy earlier. It's okay, I dodged him. There's 2 trainers with 1 Bellsprout. I think that's manageable. I don't think it's the end of the world. It's kind of the end of the world, but it's not the end. I just made cursed images. It's okay, I admit it. Machop. I don't want Zesty in front of Machop. I'll take Gyarados in front of Machop, even though it'll be slow. It's going to be really slow. Actually, a crit would be really bad right here. That's perfect. I want Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is really nice. This is a kill. Onyx. Let's put Paladin in front. Let's bide up. Perfect. Screech is fine. Hit me with 1 rock throw. Piece of shit. He's outplaying me. He's outplaying me. He's outplaying me. Come on, man. He's outplaying me like crazy. All he's doing is hardening and using bind when I don't want him to. Ugh. By video game code, you nerd emoji. Come on, man. I'm trying. It's just random numbers. It's just a seed. I'm getting played by a seed. Okay, which side does the trainer... I don't remember where I'm going now. I wish I had flash. I'm out of super potions, right? I am, but I have a revive if I need it. Which isn't that helpful because I probably die. Yo, is Chris getting seed? Hey, yo. Okay, I think I can live this. Now I can't. No, I'm binded. Bind again. Get out of there. No, actually, you're useless right now. Do pineapples have seeds? I think they do. They're just very small. I'm pretty sure pineapples do. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't be a fruit. Chris gets pineapple seed like crazy. I haven't had pineapple in a long time. I'm kind of mad about it. I'm kind of pissed about it. I like pineapple. I want more pineapple. I'm kind of mad about it. Sun current up and the code working. What? Huh? I hope this is like a Machop. That's Geodude is fine as long as it's not going to use like self-destruct. Also, we just finally learned that it does pass Bide on to the next Pokemon, which isn't that critical, but it's kind of neat, I guess. Oh! Wow, we're running out of Pokemon. I really don't want to backtrack if I don't have to. Wow, that sucks! Huh? 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 This Geodude's going crazy! Okay, is this where I think it is? I think if we go this way, we run into a rock, and then we go this way. I think we just barely avoid the trainer here, and if we don't, we're gonna white out. Okay, and then if we go down... I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. Let's use our revive. We're in really bad shape. I don't know where I am. I'm lost. I think we go up and then we go left. And then we're gonna run into a wall, and then we gotta go up again. I think this is a Bellsprout. No, it's Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff can put us to sleep though. And Drowsy's not here. Oh no. Okay, get a poison. Get a poison. Get a poison. Get a poison. Would Onyx be viable in this run? Not really. Its HP is too low. If this thing disables me, I'm going to be really upset. And it's cute charm. Rollout is crazy, but we cute charmed it. So it can't go crazy on us. Oh! What the fuck? Poison. Why does it have rollout? I didn't even know Jigglypuff naturally gets rollout. I guess that makes sense. It uses it in Smash, actually. We wasted a revive. Not that it really matters. What do we do about Jigglypuff? I don't think it has Sing, or it would have tried to use it. It had Defense, Curl, Pound, Disable, and Rollout. What do we do about Rollout? Cute Charm is effective. Blaze would know. Blaze would have all the details on how to beat a Jigglypuff. I guess we could go Scottage and poison it, but that doesn't stop Rollout. We can't protect. We can't really dodge Rollout. There's not much we can do besides eat it up or use Cute Charm. Ground resists rock, that is true. But if it gets to 5, then we're in some trouble. I guess if we use Bide and it hits a big number on us, we're still okay. As long as it's not roll out 5. We already beat you. Time for Graveler? I don't think so, because we still have those Bellsprouts to deal with, and it wouldn't be optimal. I mean, we could use Graveler, but I think we can do it with the team we have. What if we swapped to Hello Kitty Island Adventure afterwards? I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, we go up here. We go straight down. We already beat this guy, I believe. We go left once. We go up until we hit rock. We go right, and we go up, and we avoid that trainer. Now we can go all the way left, me think. And we go left again. We're going to run into the Jigglypuff girl. We can put Scottage in the front. There she is. We bide. If it uses disable, we're fine. That's fine. We're going to struggle. And we're going to get rid of this thing. Fuck your stupid Jigglypuff. Eat shit. Eat my ass. Eat my whole ass. Pidgey, fuck you. Eat shit. Eat my whole ass. And nothing but my ass. And Meowth? I don't... whatever. I'll just bide. Matter of fact, I'll go into Zesty. Okay, chill. 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 That's not what I meant by that. That is not what I meant. I'm getting beat by this Meowth because it's cute charmed and flinching me. That's silly. That is just silly. This should kill it. This should kill it. This should kill it. Good. Done. Get out of here, Sophia. Never have to fight you again. I think the next guy is just a hiker. I'm not afraid of him. It's Zesty time. Zesty is going to be one of our MVPs from this run, methinks. Bro getting rolled by the only Pokemon that can actually talk. That's... I forgot it has magnitude. It's okay. We still won. It's fine. It didn't have its way with me. That should kill. Good. This one's a little more scary. Okay, that's not good. Maybe Pony Bro lives. It might be Graveler time. I'm not gonna fib to you guys unless this kills. Oh, it's Graveler time. Stop teasing me. Don't use... You know what? Gyarados might be able to pull this off. It might still be fine. Because he gets intimidated, which is good. Yeah. And he can't hit me with magnitudes. This might still be fine. I was named after this. But oh, did it crit? We're not fine. Oh, my days. Okay, big miss, except that it used defense curl, and now it's going to outplay me. Oh! What the fuck? Oh, 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 oh. I don't have an escape rope. I don't want to white out again. Are there more trainers? Are there more required trainers, or can I avoid the rest? Is that the last required trainer? There's a Pokemaniac. There's 3 Picnickers. Do I have to fight them? Because the Picnickers have Oddish and Bellsprout. There's one more. I'm not going to win against one more. My guts are going crazy. I'm going to have to go back. Maybe I can learn Rock Slide. That might help. These Zesties are goat. Back to the lab again. And I'm lost. Isn't this where I'm supposed to be? Isn't it up here? No, I'm just lost. I need to go down and then right. And then up. And then I need to not run into the trainer. Or else he's going to use self-destruct and I lose. Okay. This feels like the Frozen Run all over again, except I'm not blue and I'm not drinking beer. I do have, instead of being blue, I do have 2 pimples right next to each other. That looks like one big pimple. Time to hit the old dusty Bide trail. Hope we don't get dysentery. Well, at least we just get back to the Pokemon Center faster. That's a good news. That's a really good news. That's great. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That's great. It's good. Thanks, Alan. Thank you for taking my money. Thank you for that. It's all right. I think we can just win now. I think we're fine. I think nothing else can hurt us. I'm not afraid of anything else. Nothing scares me anymore. Yeah, it's fine. It was time save. We knew we had to go back. It was all about the time save, baby. We're speedrunning this shit. We might be the first to ever do it. We might have a world record on our hands, fellas. Just a setback? It's nothing. It was a set forward, technically. It just makes funny number go up, which we all love. And it made us save time. Can't be mad at that. Wait, which way am I going here? It's this way, right? Yeah. And then up here. There's a segmented run through Chris. We make a task out of this. We just take all of our best moments and make a world record out of it. Blue is one try. Every time. Okay, we go down, and then the exit... No, it's not here. It's the next room. We go all the way up here. No, I wanted to avoid you! Put in Tyler. This is Tyler's time to shine. Show him what you're made of, Tyler. Don't get confused. What did I just say, you clown? Okay, maybe it's Pony Bro's time to shine. It's Pony Bro's time to shine because Pony Bro obviously is the one who's going to do better here, especially when this thing uses tackle and this thing gets poisoned and it's over for it unequivocally. And we don't get confused. A task of this would be actually really interesting. You need the Scooby-Doo Knights of 1,000 Frights laugh track. Am I allowed to use that? That wouldn't be copywritten, would it? There's no way it would get picked up in the system unless some idiot was like uploading it to SoundCloud to try to make money. Or excuse me, Spotify. Zesty would never get confused. If there's one thing I know about Zesty, Zesty does not get confused. How'd you make this consistent? You would just use the task to get the perfect frames. You would make it so it hits every frame perfect and never runs into RNG problems. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. I wouldn't be surprised if anything's copywritten. This should kill? No. No, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, it's all over for me. It's all over. We win. Obviously. Okay, I avoid you. And I avoid you. And then I think I just go left and the exit's that way. And I think I have one more trainer. I think I hit a wall and then I go up and then there's a trainer right here. And this trainer I believe has, I'm going to double check. I believe Bellsprout's the first Pokemon. And Bellsprout is just a run ender. Just a nightmare. The final picnicker. Meowth, Oddish, Pidgey. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I need to keep Scottage alive. So we're going to go Gyarados first. Because we want to make sure that it survives Meowth. We want Scottage for Oddish because it can stall out Oddish. And then I think the rest of our team can take the Pidgey. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. And we're getting extra money. It was the night before copyright, and all through the office, not a boss was stirring, not even a goddamn rat. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we can serve Gyarados because we stall out this stupid Oddish. It can only stun Spore or Sleep Powder us. Sleep Powder is better here because we just want to waste all of its pee-pee. It can never poison us, so it can never kill us unless it struggles us to death. Pokemon, but I can only use Payday. I feel like that would be easier than this run. I would like that run. It would make me smile. Honestly, it would make for a funny one-off kind of thing. If we could speed through it and do it in like one stream. I use Payday, but every time I get coins from using Payday in battle, I have to give you guys have to donate. Avir, hello, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be sitting here for a good amount of minutes waiting on this Oddish. I gotta say, the strategies to get through some of these grass types, other than Oddish, because Oddish is just sit and wait. Like the strategy we used to beat the 2 Bellsprout was kind of wild. It didn't work perfectly, but it worked. The day I give you money is the day I die. I would hope not. I would hope that you wouldn't give me money when you're dead, too. That would be a problem. If they took your will and gave it to me, that's an issue. You need to tell the devs of Plastic Duck Sim to make Plastic Duck Sim, too. I agree. I think that's a good idea. Playing Button Simulator. Yes. We're playing Button Masher. Give me a number 1 through 15. 15. Is it the lucky number? I figured 7 would be the easy number, but what if you went all the way? Then what? Also, no, you don't have to give me money for any reason. You never have to. Half is the wrong word. Yes! 1 membership! Let's go! Look at that. Call me Seto Kaiba got one. Thank you for that. You didn't have to do that. I'm just making it clear. Okay, another. Okay. Good got one. Good. Thank you for the 2 memberships. Thank you, Peter. I'm clicking the A button on nothing. What if I break the company coffee machine? Would you do that? Peter, what are you doing? Thank you for the membership. Artificial Holly got one. Thank you. Oh, wait, we're in struggle mode. We just have to hit it. Good. Hit it again. Don't be paralyzed. Please, just do this properly. Do it correctly. What did I just say? I think we just have to keep rolling with this to make this work. Peter, thank you. Okay, got one. Thank you for the membership. Are you just like... You're just going one by one. I am the company coffee machine. Break me. I hope not. I hope not. I forgot this thing has sand attack. That's so annoying. It's alright though. Scottish is just gonna die here, I think. Whirlwind? No! No! Just 4 is perfectly fine. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Whirlwind is super annoying, man. Sand attack plus whirlwind? It can just be like, nah, I don't want to use Bide. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Paladin. Paladin, you can do this. Nidoqueen it is. Use tackle on me. Just use 1 tackle, please. Poison? Also kind of paranoid my bank's gonna think I'm committing fraud. It would definitely like message you and be like, something's up, dude. Zesty. This is awful. It can just stall me from using Bide. It can just it can just ruin this. Don't miss. Good. Okay, we'll take that. That gets rid of my accuracy drop. And it's back. Don't. Don't miss. Good. Let's go. We're going to get out. We're fine. Oh, my word. Oh, give me the berry. I don't even know what it is. I don't care. It does nothing. I don't care. Don't fight me. I'm free. I'm saving after that. That fucking sucked. That was brutal. Oh, man. Okay, real quick. I'm going to get some ibuprofen because my brain hurts. I'll be right back. That made my brain start hurting. It was painful. Okay, what do we need to do now? I don't think we need to go for Erica right away. I think that's going to be a problem if we go for Erica right away. I think one thing I want to make sure we do is we get like a Pidgey. Because we are about to get Fly. And Fly would be a really nice thing to have to get to the daycare specifically. I think we want to get the T. Because why not? And I think we want to do Rocket Hideout. Because the sooner Eevee actually getting a Vaporeon would be really nice. In fact, I want to check something. Does Vaporeon just do better than Blastoise all the time? Or is Blastoise better? Vaporeon's better. We might be able to box Wartortle and just get Eevee, specifically Vaporeon for now. That might just be better. Because it has higher HP. Like a lot higher. I think this guy just has Poliwag, right? Let's put Zesty in the front. I think Eevee's important. T is important just because. I think Rocket Hideout's important because we want to move on. We want to be able to get... That's the worst case scenario. We want to be able to get both Ghastly. Does this thing have an attack? Does it have an attack? Do you have an attack? You do. And I'm burned. Oh my days. I don't think I want to fight the Jigglypuff girl. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Roar and Whirlwind. This is pure pain. Ugh. I completely forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh, we want to get Ghastly and we want to get a Super Rod or Surf. Like, the sooner we can get access to better Pokemon, the better. The Safari Zone would be really nice. I don't think we can get Lapras. We're not nearly there yet. But, I mean, Vaporeon will be good enough for now. They're pretty similar in stats. Why Ghastly for immunity? In case we have weird battles. It's not, like, key to winning, but it gives us an immunity. Which we haven't had in the run yet. I don't know how key it is. Yeah, the Gifted Lapras is the only Lapras you can get pre-post game. I don't know if we want Lapras or Vaporeon more, by the way, because I think they have equal HP stats. Vaporeon has better special defense, but Lapras has better overall defense. Yeah, we got through that goddamn gauntlet. With that gamer. Yeah, it is a ways away. We could, if we beat Rocket Hideout, though, we can get Snorlax, which is really important. And we can get, what's it called? We can get Chansey if we want. After the 7th gym? I'm pretty sure it's not until 4 Island, isn't it? What's this berry? Let's get this Pidgey. No, it's not. I don't want a Vaporeon for any reason other than it has a high HP stat. That's all I want. That's all I want out of the stupid thing. Lumberry could be really helpful at some point. I'm going to try not to waste that. Please just catch it. Just catch it. Just catch it. Just get in the ball. Good. All right. If you want to be our flight Pokemon, I want you to type into the chat the word bird. Please type bird into the chat if you would like to be a Pidgey that we're going to use for fly and nothing else. I want to fly bird. 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 Floggy! Floggy got it. I actually like that name on a Pidgey. Floggy is a good name. You can ride on this bird all you want. That's true. Floggy. That actually would have been a good name. Did I get this item? No. Can we even get Growlithe in this game? Or is it Vulpix? Or is Vulpix in the manor? I don't remember. I don't know how this game works. I don't know anything about this game. Lapras is on 4 Island. That's what I thought. So you can't get it until post-game. The Floggy are flying. Alright, let's get an Eevee. I'm going to put away Tyler. No, I'm going to put away Paladin. Paladin is not going to be as good as a Vaporeon. So 100% of the time we're getting Eevee. And let's put away Tyler for Flyler? Do I need flying? Maybe. I might want to go level up at the daycare a little bit. I feel like I'm doing fucking crazy things with this music playing. I feel like I'm using all the neurons in my brain. Growlithe is Fire Red only. That's what I was worried about. That's fine though. Magmar is more valuable. Eevee! Alright, if you want to be Eevee, we're going to change things up. It's not going to be the word bird. That'd be silly if it was the word bird. This time we're going to use the word... That's right, you guessed it. Horse. Please type horse if you want to be this Eevee. If you would like to be a Vaporeon, I don't know why you would. You have to type horse. What's next, chicken? Don't judge me. I'm just playing a game. Donkey. Donkey! Gabriel! Gabriel, congratulations. You are going to be a Vaporeon. Congrats to you. If I could type. Gabriel. Hopefully you have good EVs and a good nature. I don't remember what Bashful does, but you have high special defense, which is good. I don't know what EV stats look like, to be honest with you. But let's get a Water Stone. Bashful is neutral. We'll take that. It's better than bad. EV has good EVs. I want to veer timed out for 1 second. Hello, ma'am. I think we have to go to the 4th floor. Yes. Give me a water stone now. Perfect. Give me a Vaporeon now. Literally doesn't matter what its moveset is. Beautiful. Beautiful. You love to see it. What's your... Look at its HP. Look at its fucking HP. So much better. Not as good as Wigglytuff, but it's our second best now. And its defense is way better than Wigglytuff's. God, that's good. That's nice. That's a big change. That's a huge deal. And it has water absorb if we need it. Oh, my days. Man, that's nice. Let's get Fly. I think we're going to want level 30s for Giovanni. And we don't want to ever do a double battle. I can't imagine much more of a hell than a double battle. I have no idea how that would go. Talk to me. When I was younger and I assumed people said Eevee training, I assumed people were just talking about training Eevee and never evolving it. I blame that one anime episode. I feel like I had a similar thought when I was a kid. I feel like I also believed that it was just Eevee. That battle has killed more than one run of mine on the way back. You know what it gives us access to? It gives us access to the mail glitch if we really want to be crazy, but I don't think we want to be that crazy. I think that would be run breaking. I think that would make everything for naught. Let's sell some of our TMs. I don't want to go crazy with them or anything. Oh no, we don't need to. I think we have plenty of money for the daycare. That was silly and stupid. But we're going to run back and forth a bit. I think that's the plan. I resorted to arbitrary code execution. It would be entertaining, and then it would completely ruin the run. Why didn't I just put something in the daycare? Let's get Zesty up 4 levels. Did 6 hours of driving today need sleep? I don't blame you one bit. I hope you sleep well. That's a lot of driving. Good lord. Oh, feels good to finally relax and not worry about Bellsprout or Bulbasaur. It'd be a good JK gag. That'd be silly if I was just like, yeah, I didn't know what to do. This run was too hard. So I used arbitrary code execution and I got 6 level 100 Snorlaxes. And they all had leftovers. And then I called it good. I still wouldn't win the run, by the way. I could not win the run if I did that. Even if I was like, they had 31 IVs across the board, they had maxed out HP, and defense and special defense EVs. I still could not beat the game. Just by using those 6 Snorlax. I could get to the Elite Four, but that's it. Could just credits warp you? Yeah, I guess you're right, actually. And then I dealt with so many Bellsprouts that I gave up. How did Chris get a Vaporeon? Simple, you get an Eevee and a Water Stone. Couldn't be more simple than that. Is lame in any situation? I think it's interesting. I think if you've already beaten your game, or you just want to fuck around with a random new game, sure, fuck it, do it, whatever. But if you're doing it for like a actual challenge, that's silly. That is lame. I did get to Celadon. We made it through Rock Tunnel. It was a pain. It took, what, 2.5 hours to do Rock Tunnel, but we did it. 2.5 hours on speed up, too, on 5 times speed. Which is nuts. And we never have to do it again. It's ruining speedruns. I think it deserves, if people are gonna do that, and I'm sure that it kind of does have its own category with like glitched runs and whatever. It should always have its own category. It should always be like, matter of fact. If there are runs where like you use glitches, but they still take like a lot of skill and they like, they require like cool things to happen and cool inputs and blah blah blah. I think those should be a separate category from just using arbitrary code execution. This is fine. Level 29 is good. Let's do Vaporeon. There's no EVs. Just timing inputs. I think Pokemon is a weird game to use code for speedrun too. Like using glitches in Pokemon is, whoops, it's just kind of weird in general, I think. Because Pokemon is like a tile-based game, right? So unless you have to use like a very specific RNG, it doesn't take like a lot of talent. Like if you want to do the mail glitch, it doesn't take a lot of talent to do that. Like as long as you know like the steps you have to do, you can just kind of do it. If you can do it quickly, you're doing the speedrun quickly. Versus a game that requires like more precision than Pokemon. Pokemon gives you all the time in the world to do what you need to do. Try to say that's really impressive. I figured the hikers of Rock Tunnel would have been a bigger roadblock like Nugget Bridge. It's not the hikers that were the problem. We got whited out by a hiker because we only had one Pokemon left. The real problem was the picnickers. Those were the serious issues we ran into. Like, major roadblock today was the first picnicker leaving Cerulean to go to Rock Tunnel. Second roadblock was a random picnicker with a Bulbasaur in Rock Tunnel. That wasn't as scary, but was still bad. Another roadblock was a bug catcher with a Venonat. But we got a second try. I don't know. That's a good question, Avir. They do separate glitched and glitchless, but I wonder if Ace is like by itself. Actually, my biceps show my biceps. Actually. I wish this wasn't lagging. I think I need to update my whole computer. I think Bill Gates is knocking on my door again going, hey, we updated one font. You have to restart everything and install a new update that'll take 30 minutes. And if you don't, your whole computer's going to freak out. Nothing is going to work. Everything's going to be bad. But, like, this font is really important to us. Okay, chill. We know what the word is. We know what I'm trying to say. It's the word picnicker. Ace might be kind of slow considering how specific the setup is in blue version for 6 Pokemon. But then you just write code to give yourself each Pokemon. It's got to be faster than, like, just trying to beat the game, though. Yeah, nothing will work until the next update. What happened? We are leveling up a Vaporeon to the daycare. Using a Bluetooth Xbox controller? No. I'm using a Game Boy. But my controller's broken. I need to buy a new one. You have to use Windows 11 or we're making Windows 10 a security risk. So get on Windows 11 or get hacked. True. That is true. That's become a real problem at work. Because all the things that run on computers that we sold to our partners need to be updated or it's a security risk for them. And then we have to upgrade our server to get that to work. And that's not shit that I do. Setup is literally have a Pokemon with a specific moveset and this specific amount of PP in the X slot and stuff. If they build a route for it, though, it becomes easy to do. Like, they find an optimal way to do it and make it, like, repetitive and easy to do every time. I want this to level up at least one more time. Pokemon that evolved by having a status condition? That would be really interesting. Did they make a Pokemon that evolves by fainting yet? Or is that a ROM hack only thing today? They tank your computer performance? Interesting. I haven't had an issue with mine, except the button broke. The actual physical button. It is kind of scummy. It do be kind of scummy. It's weird of Microsoft, too, because Microsoft is so, like... They love to make everything, like, backwards compatible. Also, my YouTube studio keeps crashing. Which is just a sign that I gotta update my Windows. Annihilate. Oh, wait, Yeah, I think you're right. Annihilate evolves by fainting. Right. Primate evolves by fainting. I think the way they did Shedinja was cool for Gen 3. I think for it being the third series of Pokemon games, that actually is a cool way to get a Pokemon. But now we're going to go into Gen 10. They can get really creative. They can get extremely creative. And they did stuff with, like, Rockruff, which is kind of annoying, to be honest with you. We are doing this again. We have made it to Celadon City at this point. We are making our way downtown. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. I didn't level it up. Oh. I just want at least one. Come on, man. What is Palafin's evolution method? I don't remember it. You do a signature move 30 times and kill it. Is that how you... Is that Palafin? The entirety of Xbox is mostly because of backwards compatibility from 360 and 1. But not allowing you to use Windows 10? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. They're so big on it, though, because they have so many companies they're partnered with and have been partnered with for a long time. Oh, yeah, it needs to use a Rage Fist. You're right. 38 while in a union room? That sucks. That fucking sucks. That actually sucks. I hope they patch that out if they keep Palafin in the next generation. I hope they retcon that. That's so annoying. But, what was I going to say? But Microsoft works with so many companies that have used them for decades. It's the whole reason why, like, Outlook and Excel, like, Office 360 is garbage. That's like the whole reason it's garbage is so it's backwards compatible with all their old servers and old computers they keep around. Because they're like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And a lot of their software runs on the old version of Microsoft shit. And they just don't want to break the software. I have no idea with Linux versus Microsoft. They should make a Pokemon evolve by defeating a specific other mon. Like if Zangoose had an Evo, it could evolve by defeating a Scyther. I like that. Game Freak, lock that in. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Is that how Bisharp evolves? I thought it was like... I can't even remember, and I've done it. It's been such a long time since I got a King Gambit. It's like it has to prove it's the king. Don't you have to like beat groups of like Bisharp or something? 5? That was more than I wanted, but it's perfect. Alright, let's do Gyarados and we're probably good on leveling up. I don't think Scottish needs a level up that bad. Ghost types of Viper evolution that evolves upon being fainted by a Zangoose. What would a ghost type Seviper be like? Big ghost snake. Yeah, I haven't heard it. I haven't specifically heard any issues with 11. It's just annoying. They're just forcing you to do it. So Viper and Zangoose can make an egg in the daycare? That's messed up. I didn't know that. That is wacky and zany and kind of problematic. Actually, it's kind of beautiful. It's like enemies turned lovers. It's actually kind of a beautiful story. Yeah. It's a way heavier operating system with barely any noticeable changes. That sounds like Windows. Sounds like Windows. Evolves when it beats 3 Bisharps that are holding a specific item. Oh, I didn't know that. I think I researched how to evolve my Bisharp back when I was doing my first playthrough and the game was brand new and the documentation on it was wrong. It was not fully discovered yet. Main problem I saw was that some people couldn't upgrade because of hardware limitations. The Microsoft solution was like, just spend money. What the fuck? It just forces you to upgrade. They really do. They're big about it too. I will say my MacBook never forces me to upgrade. My iPhone will do it sneakily without telling me. And my Windows will just make everything freak out and scream at you until you do it. It's like, we're going to make all the programs stop running until you do it. Did anything change about your computer? No, except nothing works now for no reason. My $1,700 laptop can't get Windows 10. I like when the community makes Vista and older machines get newer app support. Well, technically, just based on the way Windows stuff is built, things should technically have some backwards support. So it makes sense that they'd be able to do it, like, without a lot of trouble anyways. It's level 26. Let's go a couple more and we're good. I'm getting big yawns. I'm thinking we're probably going to call it pretty soon. Makes me wish I didn't start so late. But we have done a lot of Bide run, which is good. Switching gears, I don't know how much longer we're going to be streaming, just because I have to work in the morning. I can tell you, Friday and Saturday, though, we can have some fun nights. Because no obligations. I'm sleeping in, like, all day on Friday because I have the day off. And there's no obligations. So, like, I don't have to get up early Saturday. And then Saturday, I don't have to get up early Sunday. In fact, we might have a little bit of wackiness coming up because I think due to Christmas, and I wouldn't stream on Christmas Day, or probably not Christmas Eve, but I think I have 4 days off that week, technically. So we might be able to do some cool stuff. We might have another little cool week. Not like the Halloween stream week into Thanksgiving. Not like that, I don't think. But we might be able to do some fun stuff in the next, like, 9, 10, 11 days. Pokemon, but they are masochist-ass challenge. What would be, like, the word for Bide? What would be a Bide challenge technically be called? Any Christmas-themed ROM hacks? Oh, that's an interesting idea. We could do, would it be insane to make the whole game an ice map and go Delibird only? The freeze run DLC. It's just, it sounds like a nightmare. I don't want to do it. Doing the final Elite Four battle with freeze? I don't even know if it's possible. We'd have to have 6 level 100s. That'd be painful. If we went through with it the same way as we did the first freeze run, we would have to do this for days. We would have several days where we just do this. You know what I'm also interested in? I want to see who the first person to type in chat on the first Frozen Run stream was. Who was the very first person to type into chat on this stream? Daddy Shay. Speed up is 4x permanent. I can do that. That's easy. That one's easy. I'm playing this whole run on 5x. Now, if it were Pokemon, and I don't know how to code this. I don't even know if it's possible. But every input causes it to go a little bit faster. 10x speed, I could do it. I've done it. We played Too Many Types on 10x, which is insane. We played a Nuzlocke of Too Many Types blind on 10x the whole time. Because it took such a long time to play. It was like hard to watch. It was moving so fast. A damp meadow? I just trimmed my beard tonight. 100x, 1000x speed. Did they update Too Many Types? Did they? I have no idea. I haven't kept up with it. I should actually check it out. I really like the creators from Too Many Types. The devs. This'll work. Oh, what moves does it have? What do they have? Do they have good moves? Oh, good. It has Dragon Rage. That's perfect. 69x speed I might have a little trouble with. Might have some issues. The speed randomly changes. I wanted to do, and Outrock was thinking about making a controller for this. I wanted to do, chat could redeem and, like, invert or change all the controls. I don't need Psychic, but I can sell it, so I might as well grab it. There's only Pokemon type. Pokemon, but everything has, Terapagos' abilities. 2025 project. 2025? I want to do crazy things for 2025. Like, I feel like crazy stuff has gone in the right direction this year with the Halloween stream. With the current stuff we're going to be doing with Delicious James and Shep this weekend. And we just did with Paladin and Accolade. Everyone would like the stream. You don't have a choice. You do not have a choice. I feel like we've taken directions, or a direction that I want to head towards with stuff that I think will be really fun for 2025, including like Pepto-Bismol and including the realistic run. The Fakemon hack too, that needs to happen. That does need to happen. There's so much art that was completed for that. Cheers. I'm gonna save the game. I don't think there's any point in jumping into the rocket hideout now. We don't have enough time to like get through it. But I'll hang out for a sec. I think it's more on me than it's on Doc now, if I remember right. I forgot it was kind of passed off to me from scratch. So I got to figure out... The big thing is now I got to learn how to do a Gen 4 hack, because I've never done one. Other than, like, Game Shark stuff. Infinite Fusion, but chat suggests the fusion. Not even a playthrough, just get a complete save in the chat. That might be Juber. Juber does that. Probably pull a few strings for you. You mean for, like, tutorial stuff? Also, hi, Doc. It's not blue. It's just a black shirt with nothing on it. It's all black. It's not blue. No, the Infinite Fusion thing is what Juber does. I don't mind that. It gets kind of stale after like an hour. Get some mustard on your shirt. I do? I don't think I do. I don't see any mustard. This is a clean shirt. I just put this on before the stream. I haven't worn it. I want that visceral, guttural, authentic chrispiche reaction where you guys combine like Lickitung and Weeping Bell and I go ugh! On the left. I don't see it. You have a shirt on? Rat-a-tat fusions only. Oh, that would be fun, actually. If we were to do one, that would be fun. That'd be like the one thing I'd do. Rat-a-tat only. I say all that stuff a lot. When's sleep stream? Chrysicola Fakemon too, but I'm just genuinely curious. I get it's your own time, but I've looked forward to those things for over a year each now, so I'm just curious. Please don't take it as do it now funny, man. Okay. All right. Fakemon 2, completely forgot about it, to be honest with you. But that does need to happen. That needs to happen because we did a vote for it, and there's a bunch of art designed for it. My main thing about pushing it onto you is not having a convenient way to hack Gen 4. I didn't have good access to Windows for a while. Linux compatibility with the tools is slim and touchy. I have access now. Let's go! Maybe we can get back into it. That's huge. Maybe we can get back into it. As for sleep stream, we do have a way to do that now. Maybe we could do a sleep stream. As for Chrysicola, I don't want to talk on that. I want to keep that to myself. But perhaps we could do a sleep stream. That's what it's all about. Woo, baby! Did we hit 1K likes? Did we hit 1K likes on that video? Dunsparce fusions only. Dunsparce and Rat-a-tat fusions only. You can only do one fusion. And maybe you get a couple things out of it. Bro hogging all the crystal cola. I want to see if that got 1K likes. Pokemon is for babies. 1,011! We did! We did hit 1,000. That would take a long time to make. Doing a full baby run would take a long time. Make the whole game. That would take a long time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I just look. It was brought up to my attention. Okay, this is news to me. I'm excited because we got that many likes. I don't know. Well, I think you guys would enjoy some of the art. AM Buddy and a couple others, but I'd point out AM Buddy specifically, put in a lot of work for some sprite stuff, and it came out really nice. You pull another all-nighter. That sucks. I'm sorry about that. I do not miss that from school. Full baby run, all the trainers are babies? No, I think it's the main characters are the babies. I don't think... I mean, it's up to Doc. It's Doc's creation, technically. Maybe Shao. I don't know. You're Chrysicola? Let's go. It's a lot of work, too. Even more work, as a matter of fact, but I support. Yeah, as far as I know, it's only the main characters. It's only the two main trainers, May and Brendan. Sure requires pieces to fall in place. Sometimes you just gotta force the pieces in. I took a screenshot of one of your emotes and posted as a Reggie Clowney. It's a shame. What if Wally stays normal? Would he be confused about why a baby is helping him? Probably. I wonder how Norman would interact with you when you do that part of the game. Yeah, I'd imagine, Doc, it's probably like just text changes for the most part, but it's a lot of text. You have to avoid all of the adult trainers because they'll take you to the police. How do you escape the crib is the question. How do you get out of the crib when you get put into the crib? What the heck are you doing here? You're a baby. What the heck? Huh? What the frick? Is that a baby? Big dumb old baby with big dumb old head? Huh? Wait, 8 hours in real time. That's actually a funny idea. That would make for a funny... I could, like, if I made a video essay type... Not video essay. But if I did one of those, like, storytelling videos of how the run went, that would be a funny start. I get out of my crib. I meet another baby. My mom is terrible to me. And then she puts me in a crib. I wait 8 hours of real time and end the stream. Then we get back into it. How do you acquire your first Pokemon? That's a good question. What if you get chased by the Zigzagoon because you're a baby and Perch saves you? The MC is a mon and you make humans fight. See, now that's a thought. I bet someone's done that, though. I bet that's been done. One of the most beloved creators, the baby from Pokemon Emerald, turned out to be a terrible person. Do the sleep stream while waiting to get out of the crib. Also good idea. Also a way to do that. Yeah, the mom's a champion. And her only Pokemon is the crib. Oh, PETA did that. Oh. I'm sure there's like dozens of animations of it. I'm sure. Look at that. Look at the IQ in chat right now. Look at the brains going off. Add baby type from too many types. Oh, your Pokemon get that type by default. It'd be hilarious if when you get put in the crib, your mom takes over and you play as her. That would be funny. Okay, there's a whole other idea. You just become the mom and the mom goes on an adventure while the baby's sleeping. And then you come back and get to play as the baby for the rest of the post game and you can never leave Little Root. You have no adventures because if you try to leave Little Root, you just get put back in the crib again and it's an 8-hour wait. Mom pushing stroller? Mom pushing stroller is a good idea. Little Tykes looking car, I think probably would be hard to make read well as a sprite. It would also be hard to design like the mom. Well, I guess you have a big sprite canvas for the bike, so you might be able to pull off the mom with the baby stroller. You'd be low on palette colors, I would think, though. You could be like, it could just be like the cart from the baby Mario, baby Luigi use in Mario Kart. Mom pushing stroller, mod the bike sprite to be the stroller so she goes fast with the stroller. Yeah, you could make the bike sprite bigger. I think the only problem you'd run into is palette. But you could change the mom's palette on her own thing to match whatever you put the bike in. Peter, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for coming by the stream. Baby counts as trainer, so the mom has to do double battles for every fight. That's actually funny. If you're on the bike, it's a double battle. Your mom doesn't have any Pokemon. Ooh, wait. It could be permanent bike. Could be permanent bike, and you get out a little route because your mom is strolling you around and she has the Pokemon. It would speed up the game too, so it wouldn't be torture for the rest of it. Just have it be a basket with wheels. You could do that too, or like a little red wagon. Because I think it opens up... Wait, do you know what would be cool? Like, you could make it so, like... And this would take a lot of work. This would completely change the game. You could make it like the mom is a trainer, right? You could make it like that. But you could do it like Partners in Time style. If you want to rewrite the whole game. Where you have to do things where you, like, go as the baby and fit into small little crawl spaces and do stuff like that. And then the mom gets to do certain things. And it gets triggered via if you're on the bike or not. Because you could do checks and be like, if the player is on the bike, if it's a decomp. Like, you could set it so a variable or a certain flag is set every time you're on the bike, and then it checks for that. The bike is just a bike with a basket, and the mom rides in it, and you're in the basket or on the front or back. You could do that, too. That could work. Part of this unintentionally exists with that one bug that makes you control NPCs. Like, are you thinking to, like, control the baby versus the mom but have them separate? I forgot. There is a weird glitch of that, isn't there? Where it, like, suddenly grabs one of the NPCs on the screen and you start walking around as them. I've heard of bug, but I've never heard of that bug. There's a Gen 2 ROM that does something like this, Chris. There are segments where you have to go play as your mons because you can't fit into places. Isn't that... Is that Fool's Gold? I do remember playing that. Having the mom and the baby separate has so much potential for gym puzzles. Yes! Oh, it's Pokemon Prism! Right, because it has the Larvitar. Right. Right. But yeah, it could be gym puzzles, it could be caves, it could be different dungeons. It could be Feebas. You throw the baby into the river and the baby comes out with a purple fish. Yeah, I remember that, Doc. You're right. It is a little bit convoluted, but it's pretty fun. It's a pretty good ROM hack. It has self-inserts in it too, which makes me chuckle. I don't love self-inserts, but it makes me chuckle. Oh, I just spoiled it. Oh! Or maybe I am thinking Crystal Clear. I think I'm thinking of Crystal Clear. I think I'm getting it mixed up. Crystal Clear has a self-inserts. Prism, I don't remember. Probably does. They probably both do. I told myself originally, when I was working on Chrysicola, originally, like way back when I started it, I was going to be like, I'm going to make myself the champion because I would have wanted that when I was a kid. And then I thought about it. I was like, wait, but I hate self-inserts. So I vowed to never do that in a ROM hack unless it was for stream and funny. I vowed I would never make the main character look like me or the champion. Yeah, starting anywhere you want is really cool. making it kind of open world. Quite a few honey-soaked seagull, matter of fact. Quite a few. I know for a fact Liquid Crystal has self-inserts, and they gave themselves like a Zelda song as a battle for some freaking reason. It's also the Gen 3 hack Liquid Crystal with self-inserts and new characters. I like how Avir and Doc both did that. But it's true. That is true. Is Liquid Crystal the one... It's the one that's like Gen 3 Crystal version, right? And then like Route 1 or something, you fight a guy who's just a self-insert. It's just a guy in a trench coat. Is that the one I'm thinking of? I think that's Liquid Crystal. Yeah, you guys are on the same wavelength. I have a good character design and like playing as myself. You do you, man. Shiny Gold X, never mind. Shiny Gold was like the first hack I ever saw. And I remember watching, I forget the guy who made it. I forget his name. I could probably find it on my computer somewhere. But I remember his tutorials on Advanced Map when I was like in middle school. Or even before middle school, maybe. That's how I learned my first stuff in ROM hacking. I was blown away. Fire Gold is a good remake? I've never heard of it. They do self-insert, this is true, but they do it in a funny way, like Hiker Knob. And a little semi-cringy way, semi-funny way with like the Game Freak Club. Liquid Crystal was never completed. That's a shame. That was well produced. Pokemon Snakewood got an update, and apparently it's much better. Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, they do put themselves in hotels. They do hotels, or they all get computers in like a little room. Okay, it's not cringe. Cringe was the wrong word. It's goofy. I like the guy who's like, all the female characters are good. Now it's a little sus. Little bit sus. Is Game Freak in Scarlet and Violet? I want to Google this. Game Freak cameo Scarlet Violet. They didn't have a Game Freak office. There were no buildings to walk into that could hold the office. That's a good point, someone wrote on Reddit. I don't think... Is it implied that Namona's dad is a Game Freak exec? No. Yeah, Game Freak's not in Scarlet and Violet. They didn't do it. They didn't do a self-insert. Are they in Sword and Shield? I don't remember. I'm going to Google it. Game Freak cameo. I didn't type any of that right. Sword Shield. It's in the western building of Hotel Ionia or Lonia, I don't know what it is, and Sirchester. It's in the end game. So they're in Sword and Shield. Yeah, they wrote Tom Phone exec. They are in Sword and Shield. They're in the hotel with the town with the hot spring. The cold town. Don't play Emerald Chaos Ambulation. It completely breaks at Gym 4. Good to know. I won't play it. Like 6 badge. I don't know why. I saw Sirchester and I thought it was the last place. I don't remember the name of the last place. I don't know if you can tell. I didn't really like Sword and Shield. 50 restraining orders against them. That is true. It does sound like a Demona thing to have happen. Winden, of course. Yes, of course. Of course. I think Winden, it's designed, if I remember right, Winden is designed to look like there's cool things there, and you can't access any of the cool things. It's actually a really boring place. Which, to its defense, is kind of like Indigo Plateau. And kind of like Evergrande City. So, I don't know. Pokemon Coral is good, but I think there's only 4 gyms, and it's been a while since it was updated. I think it was updated, like, what? A year or 2 years ago? Coral was weird because when they came out with the trailer, I thought it was done. I thought they completed that whole thing. I was, like, blown away. Not that it's bad or anything. It's a lot of work to make a full ROM hack. Yeah, you can't reach anything in Sword and Shield, but not as little as you can reach in Scarlet and Violet. What's that one auto battler Pokemon ROM hack that's set in like a medieval time era? I don't know. Is it built on the Battle Palace? Because somebody did that before me then in that case, and I wasted my time building it. The architecture of Winden is cool. A lot of the architecture in Sword and Shield looks cool, but you can't do anything with it. Just there for looks. It's just 2 shops, Battle Tower, Pokemon Center, Galar Star Tournament. That's basically it. There's some houses if I remember, but there's nothing in the houses. It's like just boring NPC talk. It's like nothing, no content. It's more like a top-down battler. Did, No, I don't think Delicious James played that on their channel. Pokemon Crown. The cool shop logo design. I can't remember anything about the shops except for the first one. I've been messing around on Godot recently. It feels hard to go back to ROM hacking after getting a taste of real game development. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. I do not blame you one bit. I will tell you this. ROM hacking is the gateway into game development for a lot of young folk. As much as Nintendo probably wouldn't like to hear that. Could be hiring people who did hacks of their games and they have no idea. Pokemon Crown is an auto chess battler. Interesting. He doesn't respect the streets that made him. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it got it? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not an actual game dev. I used Game Maker once. Twice if you count one time in college when I did it for a day. Godot. Godot. I said Godot the first time. I believe the Godot. Godot. 100% attention. We're at the end of the stream, man. Sounds like a fucking pizza company. Blaze, you're in the same seat as me. I would have never known that. Was it French? Godot. Oh. I would have never guessed that. Got it. I would have guessed got it before Godot. It does not look like Godot. A little stinky. I don't stink. I smell good. I smell fine. It's like skate burb. One of these days, we'll switch it up for an entire stream. We'll do something interesting again that isn't Pokemon, but it's not one of those days. I only know because of a certain game series you still haven't completed, Chris. Oh, what game? Ace Attorney? The Scribble Knots? Ultra Sun? Godot and Godot. Staring at paint dry stream when? We've done that once. I think I can get to Fakemon 2 sometime soon. Let's go. Let's go. Might try to contribute to the secret project form thing. I gotta check on that. I don't think there's been a lot of submissions for that. I'm kind of disappointed about the amount of submissions for that. 25 years down the road, play my Godot game? Perhaps I will. Ace Attorney. Ultra Sun will come back. Baseball, I would like to come back, but it seems like it's split on the people who want to see it. Because it is kind of the same thing. I think Point Crow's done a lot of stuff, at least adjacent to paint drying. Like ice melting, and etc. We might do Eevee Shiny Hunting Friday. I haven't locked that in, but it's on the schedule. But we can do a late night stream Friday. Doesn't matter how long it takes. You're inspiring me. I do want to get back into it. For tedious, repetitive shit. Perhaps. Ate water with chopsticks and ice melting. This is true. He has done these things. I think my brain's starting to melt itself. The gate reading is there. You rate an animal design on levels of cuteness? I can do that. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream now, though. I can feel my brain starting to melt and drip inside of my skull. So I think I'm gonna probably call it here. That being said, there is a new video out. It is more or less a compilation of clips from the first 8 gyms in the half HP run. Keep yapping. I'm sure. But if you get a chance, I recommend checking it out. It's mostly the funny stuff because the battles are quick and there's a lot of funny stuff during that. I'm gonna try to get the second half out pretty soon. I'm also probably gonna do a video on when you guys played Fire Red, and also on Accolade and Paladins runs. We're also probably going to make a video on the Delicious James one that'll be upcoming. And I have no idea what else is going to be coming out. Who knows? Like I said, no stream Wednesday, because we never do Wednesday. But also no stream Thursday. We're going to be doing streams Friday and Saturday, because that's the way the schedule worked out when trying to coordinate with Delicious James and Shep. But I think it's a good thing, because we can do some late night streams. We can do some wild stuff. Stare to the camera and make slurred noises. What do you want this? I like when Nevada streamer yaps. I'm pretty good at it. I do it a lot. But that's the schedule for the week. We're probably going to do Shiny Hunting Friday. We're going to be doing Ultimate Chicken Horse Pokemon Hack with new rules and new things happening with it on Saturday. That's all my news for this week. Hopefully we'll get in some wilder stuff next week, as there's going to be more time off due to Christmas. But that's it. I'm going to head out here. Bye-bye. I did a slurred noise. Did that work? Is that okay? Is that good? I do a good job? No, we never do Wednesdays. Clip farming stream when? What would that consist of? Like, do I just do the thug shaker while bug screenshots a million times for an hour? A YL? YL? What does that mean? You laugh, you lose? I did it! I'm young! I solved it! I solved the puzzle! When I was younger, I was like, I would never do that. But now that I've watched You Laugh, You Lose challenges, I kind of like them. I don't know. I'll think about it. I feel like if I did a You Laugh, You Lose, it would be like a members only kind of, not stream, but if I made a video. Because I don't think the general public would care. But I think there are members of the community who would enjoy that. Needs to be maximum cute. I'll have to take a look after stream. Anti-funny stream. Okay, wait. That's a funny idea. We could do a stream where it's like some kind of run of something that you can do within a stream. Something short. Could be Pokemon, could be something else. But the rule is, I can't laugh at chat. I can't make funny noises. I feel like I have to do serious. I have to go a whole stream serious, or I donate 100 members. Yeah, and the stream ends. Where's a tragedy mask? That would just make me laugh. I would lose. Serious Wikipedia speedruns? I think I could get away with that. I think I could get mad enough if I fuck up. I can't make any jokes. I can't laugh, and I can't like do a funny voice. You have to go, okay, bye guys, and then stream. And then it says like it shows you like all of the video thumbnails for like recommended videos, like when the stream ends. But then suddenly you see 100 members gifted in the chat. You would buy 100 members? This is making me want to do it. The average Soul Crush ROM hacker. I'd be average PokeTuber. No, they laugh. That's not true. They laugh. They laugh at things. From World War II to the Seventh War. That'd be a crazy seed to pull. Wouldn't be that hard, I don't think, either. I could see a line. Next stream next week should be that stream. Should we do that next week? Should we? 3 hours, no laughing, no funny voices, no jokes. If I can get through the gauntlet, I win. If I can't, the stream ends. What if we did that like on a weird day? What if we did that like on a Monday? Can somebody put that in the stream ideas section? That little form? I forget what it's called. Can someone put that in the Discord? I might actually do that. But I have to pick out like something I can do. Maybe it could be shiny hunting. No, that'd be torture. If it was shiny hunting, that would be torture. Because that's just reading chat. That would be so hard. Or like Wii Baseball, that would be so hard. That would be so difficult. No fun day. Fuck, we could do Wii Baseball. That would be tough. Chat isn't funny. See, I can't even do that, though. That's a funny voice. Can't do that. Can't do that. Not allowed to do that. It would be solo run. I don't think I could do that in one sitting, like a few hours. I could do, like, Delibird only run where everything's snow. Like, it's all snow map. So that it's Christmas. And just see how far I get in 3 hours. Super Metroid. I'd have to learn it, like the run. Scribblenauts would break you quickly. I would not be able to contain myself with Scribblenauts. It'd just be a Chris stream. Mobile games. If I did mobile games, assuming that there would be a group of bad ones, I think I would crack up. I can't go like baby mode either, though. I can't just be like, all right, we're going to do Sudoku for 3 hours. It can't be like that. All right, we're going to read the Bible. No, I would laugh. That doesn't work either. Wii Golf, I would get so mad. Wordscapes for 3 hours. Wordscapes with ads on. Portal Super Mario Bros. Crossover game called Mario. Ooh. Read the Wikipedia article for nuclear physics. That could be like my safety move. Like if I feel like I'm going to laugh, I just pull that up. It's like 7 or so key item locations to memorize. And you just run, defeat 4 bosses, and beat Mother Brain. I bet I can do that. Among his trusty ass. No, I can't. Okay, I wouldn't be allowed to like do this either. I couldn't do. That'd be so hard. Do a Mario speedrun. What if I just pick like the first level of Mario? What if I do like a weird speedrun? Yeah, no soundboard allowed in that circumstance. Man, that's such a... If someone does like a bad joke, but it's funny bad joke, you know what I mean? Like dragging these nuts. This button saves me from laughing at it. Like it makes me immediately like go straight face. If I can't click that button, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something about it. We speedrun the Brawl Nest challenges. I don't know what that is. I'll think of a good one. Yeah, I should go to sleep. I've been yapping for a half hour. I probably could have done Rocket Hideout. I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna figure out like what's a game with like one weird short run that I can do over and over again until I get good at it and never laugh and never do anything funny. 3 laughs, and if you laugh 3 times, it's 100 members. I could do like every time I laugh, the stakes go up. Or I spin a wheel. Every time. Whoa, wait. I spin a wheel and it's filled with like different member amounts or end the stream. Whoa. I'm gonna be. I gotta catch a rat-a-tat. Snorlax is gonna be really good in the Bide run. Did you know that leftovers is underneath it? Me. Mario Odyssey nipple percent. My movement would be so bad in Mario Odyssey. I would have to learn how to get good at it on that stream. And then I could become Smallant 2 and change my channel name to Smallant, but worse. And then the subscribers will roll in. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like the wheel idea. I get the nipple percent the first time and I start cracking up at the nipples uncontrollably. I piss myself. Mario Odyssey movement is really good. You don't even need Cappy to have good movement in that game. A krillcade. I didn't mean to say that. A krillcade. It's an arcade filled with krill. Krill themed arcade. I want that now. I want that really bad now. Play Brotato. You've wanted this for a while. This is true. I think I purchased it too. Or did you purchase it? I don't remember. Sims 4 with the violence mod. And it's the get arrested percent. I would die. I would implode. If I had to do that without laughing, I would implode. I would suck up into my body like a little butthole. Crocade is a 1 in a trillion. Replaces a game core with a crocade. It's genius. Okay, what if... Alright, next week. Next week, we've done Happy Wheels before. We did a... I don't think I made a video out of this. We did a stream where I tried a bunch of old Flash games and old games that you would play like in school, and Happy Wheels was one of them. Alright, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna really think on this. I would love to hear your guys' ideas. I think someone made a stream request for it. I would love to hear you guys' ideas on what I should do. Because we could just have like one fun day where I do something like Sims 4 with the violence mod, but I also do 3 hours without laughing. Pac-Man. Bowman Flash game. I don't think we did that one. It would be kind of fun to do another one. Now that I'm a more practiced streamer. But alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. I'm gonna update my computer. Bye-bye. Video share would be crazy. Maybe we can. Bye-bye.